Hello, hello. World Tournament as an who's here and who excited, man? Oh boy, I cannot wait. Let me open this and this. Hello, hey Christian, how's it going? World Tournament starts in about 2 minutes. Everything should be good. Y'all can hear me properly, right? Watching Beast Wars Transformers. Cool. Yeah, World Tournament is about to start. There is an update to this 48th World Tournament, which I think is actually a good update. So that's a good thing. There is no World Tournament LR EZA this time. It's still just the Int LR Piccolo. But the update that we have is that essentially, I guess I'll show y'all real quick before we start. If we take a look here, 2000th place now gets the same rewards in terms of the EZA medals as first place in the world. So you only have to get 2000th place to get the max amount of medals. When before in previous world tournaments, right? If we just take a look real quick, the world tournament literally just started, but let me show y'all here. You can see first place still got the same amount, but like 2000th place got a much lower amount. So I think that is a pretty good change. That you don't need to get like first to get the max medals, right? Really good change here. So World Tournament just started here, and we're gonna see how good Ma Jr. is in this World Tournament. I assume Ma Jr. is going to be quite good here, but we'll see, right? Come join as we test out Ma Jr. in the World Tournament. I'm actually gonna record this. Alright. Woo! World Tournament, man. I'm so excited. I absolutely can't wait here. So this is the squad. I'll show you guys the squad I'm running here. And then Dragon Bulma's the automatic unit, huh? But we're gonna select Namekians here. Bam. And then we should be able to find a good amount of Ma Juniors here. And we're essentially just gonna go through like this. Hopefully we got Ma Jr. In the, either the rotations, which we do. We'll see how fast Ma Jr. is for the World Tournament grinding. This is my first time ever using him here, so we should be good. And I believe I have the skip on perfect. So let's go ahead and try this out. Let's see. Do we well, we're probably going to one-shot the enemies here anyways, right? Yeah, look at that. Okay. This shouldn't really be too difficult just starting off here. World Tournament during Sonic's birthday. Yeah, that's cool. Happy birthday, Sonic. Do I think UI Vegito with Ultra Ego could defeat Black Frieza? I would assume so. His power this might be too strong, right? The power of the fusion, right? I assume Vegito going Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego together, that'd be just too much for this guy, right? This definitely does make World Tournament easier so far. Just already, you could tell. Right? So that's really good. I have my coffee here too, by the way. Does it feel slow? I mean, because you have to keep in mind that I believe it is still faster, because the active skill still feels slower, but then you don't have to collect orbs for the rest of your units on the rotation. You don't have to do any orb changing, nothing at all. It's just literally you swipe up. And it takes time to collect orbs with each of your characters, right? I think there was a side-by-side test done, where the main reason why Piccolo Jr.'s active skill was slightly faster is because of the fact that you don't have to collect all the orbs with the characters. Or let's say for a character like Majin Vegeta, you'll have to change the field for this guy. So with Piccolo Jr., it's just straight up swipe up and the enemy's dead, right? So that I think is really good. That's probably why Piccolo Jr. is the best World Tournament unit. I just wanted to get an initial look at him still right here. Actually, this will go up on YouTube, testing out Majin, I almost said Majin Vegeta, but testing out the Piccolo Jr. here. I'll do one more round, and then, in terms of the video on YouTube, you guys will see me skip towards probably to, like, you know, when we're actually very high up in the World Tournament, at least like to the 30 times difficulty, and then I guess it won't be very high up, right? But you guys will I'll just basically skip towards that, if that makes sense, right? Just so that you guys can see how they do against the actual like full HP enemies, because obviously at like what 2.5 times difficulty, there's not going to be any issues taking these characters out. So that's the thing there. So we'll be right back. All right, so are you guys farming the World Tournament? Yeah, World Tournament grind, yeah. I actually have coffee and I plan to grind for a bit. I just feel like I want to get as high as possible in a lot of these rankings, right? So that's the important thing there. But yeah, I just using Piccolo right here. He does seem very strong to me. Actually, I wonder. I can't change the team, but I wonder. I don't want to use all my friend Piccolos, but I'll just use this guy, right? I'm sure as we keep going and the World Tournament goes on longer and longer, more people will start their Piccolos. In fact, I probably should set my Piccolo as a friend lead. I'll probably do that after this one. Next week, you're literally traveling during... Oh yeah, Global's World Tournament is next week, right? So that's pretty cool. Another good thing is that this saves you items. Like, I don't have to use any of my Ghost Ushers, essentially, when Piccolo Jr. is on rotation. And that's really, really good. So it's an item saver and it's a time saver. You don't think you'll go hard on this World Tournament upcoming because of the anniversary, but next one you're going to be top 10 overall? Yeah, you know, I saw Kitomi. If you guys aren't aware, Kitomi is like mega like good at like grinding stuff out. I think Kitomi's like nearing like a 7 mil power level or something, or even higher than the last time I checked. And Kitomi grinds very high into the World Tournament. So I think that's really cool. You started a JP account 7 days ago. Did Ginyu Force and Team Bardock? You did quest ones. You have 1.5k stones. You wait for Tanabata. We'll see how Tanabata looks like. I think a good banner you could potentially summon on for JP will be the Tanabata banner that has the 8th anniversary units. I mean, that could potentially be a really good spot to summon on. But look, I'll show Piccolo, like this STR Piccolo as an example, right? If we do his AoE instead, you'll see that we have to collect the orbs, and then his super attack animation, I think, is slightly faster. But I think Mod Jr. overall will still be quicker for you to do. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, right? Well, is this STR Piccolo faster? I think it might be maybe even a little faster. But in certain situations, I would have to use a Ghost Usher, right? So I guess in situations where there's no attacks in the first slot, then I might just do STR Piccolo instead of Piccolo Jr. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how things go with that. I messed up. I forgot to bring a Piccolo Jr. friend. I'm a fraud. I guess this time we have to use STR Piccolo, right? Yeah, see, people are already using Piccolo Jr. What team is this guy running? Let's see. Broly doesn't even fit the leader skill. What are you doing? Why is this guy running Broly? Broly doesn't even fit Piccolo Jr.'s leader skill. Neither does Krillin. No, that is a weird team. Is Man Piccolo 55%? No. He's 69%. And Dr. Stone, between STR Piccolo and Int Piccolo, I think STR Piccolo is actually slightly faster. In terms of if you compare the super attack animations to each other, but I don't think it's that much of a difference when you consider that you don't have to grab orbs or use an item. Like right here with Piccolo, with the STR Piccolo, I would have to use an Usher here, then I have to collect 3 orbs. And whilst the animation here is a little faster, I don't have to do any of those things, right? And that does save me some time. The Ghost Usher will take, like, you know what, a second or two to load in. Collecting orbs with 3 of our units, you know, like, that could take even 4 to 5 seconds, I feel like. So it does save you some time, right? So I want to do more tests, and I want to see what other people are thinking as well, right? Because like, see, bam, we have to collect orbs with Krillin here, and then with Broly as well. That is like a good 4 to 5 seconds. What's the best case scenario for Tanabata for me? I honestly really want either the Gammas or, let's see, what else? Whoa, I mean, Dragon Fist Super Saiyan 3 Goku would be really cool. UI Goku would be really cool. Just like either a Saiyan unit, like a mega hype Saiyan form, or the Gammas. One of those two things. I think the Gammas are still hype enough for like the Gamma 2 Nova Breaker to do really, really well. Cell Max, like getting like a Carnival or Cell Max in part 2, I think a lot of people would also be excited for. Yeah, I know that's more than enough to get 30 mil, by the way. 30s, 59 small meat, 19 medium meat, and 3 large meat. That's more than enough, for sure. I think you'll be fine, right? Yeah, 2.5k stones. Yeah, don't, so rather not spend any stones. I think that's very fair. Let me use this here. And then I think Modulage is actually faster, so let's go ahead and grab that. That did not change anything. Okay, you are a fraud. Yeah, we'll just do this way. Okay, I should have just gone with Broly, I guess, maybe, but whatever. It's fine. Can EZA Ginyu Force beat all Infinite Dragon Ball History and boss rush stages? Yeah, 100%. Very easily. The free-to-play Ginyu Force will have no troubles taking care of those stages. Don't I want to use AGL Super Boo for the AoE? No, because AGL Super Boo's super attack animation is one of the longest AoE attacks. So when the World Tournament, if you want to get a good ranking, you need short animations or the shortest animations, right? So Super Boo just takes too long. The reason why I'm able to use Mod Jr. is because of the active skill skip, which is a pretty huge thing, right? That is a big difference for him. Is it worth it to switch JP? Your global has every unit in level 10 done, stacked, and free to play. I mean, if you want to start a side JP and see how things go, that could be fine. I mean, you'll always have your global main to come back to about that, right? And, you know, I should have used his active skill in slot 2, because I think it'll do... His active skill actually does more damage in slot 2. You do have to keep that in mind. So you want to use Piccolo Jr.'s active skill in the second slot, not the first slot. I gotta remember that, right? It may one-shot anyways, especially like this lore, which we saw right here. But once I get to the higher rankings, I need to have like a mindset of, okay, I have to use them in slot 2. But yeah, I think that to see how it goes, right? Obviously, you don't have to make a full switch like instantly. Like, okay, I quit global. I'm gonna play only JP, right? You can still play both versions. A lot of people do handle both versions, and then if you do end up liking JP more, then slowly over time put more and more time into the JP account. Make it like a smooth transition, not just a very quick stop and then just, you know, start over, right? Because I feel like that'll make a lot of people like, how do I explain it? It'll make a lot of people feel like it's tedious because you have to like basically start over from a new game, right? Wait, what? The first batch of World Tournament EZAs are in the Baba Shop? You mean like they're available for you to buy in the Baba Shop? Really? Hold up, did anyone post that on Twitter? That's really sick. Yeah, Dokkan World was posted. Hold up. So you with the Mr. Satan signature, you could actually buy the units in the shop. That's sick. Hold up. I'm gonna get this in the video. Quick cut. Apparently you could buy the World Tournament rewards from the first like batch of EZAs in the Baba Shop right now. So if you have been unable to rainbow some of these units, you will be able to rainbow them. Basically, I guess 2 World Tournaments after is when you should be able to grab these units. It does suck. You can't grab the Dragon Ball Saga units in here still. I feel like they should let us be able to grab the Dragon Ball Saga units. But whatever. That's fine. Maybe there'll be an alternative way in the future. But I think this is really good. This is actually a really, really good change for sure. Big Dokkan W. Major Dokkan W, actually, I think, for that. I'm a fan, personally. Let me share this. Good updates. Bam, okay. Now we move to 3.5 times difficulty, y'all. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. I think that's good. It'll make the mode less bad. Now where's the revamp? Revamp one day, right? But I think honestly, they have been making this mode a lot less tedious, for sure. So I think this Piccolo friend, you know what sucks about this is the other rotation doesn't have a Piccolo Jr., but it's fine. And then it's funny because during this with the active skill, I could read chat easier. I could actually like interact with chat easier, which is really, really funny to me. That's cool. You'll be happy when we get... Yeah, I don't know why at this point. They just, like, make us wait to do 30 times. I don't really see the point. Just let us do 30 times difficulty. Just from the beginning. Like, I don't know, like... What is the reason for making us wait like that, right? In my opinion, it just doesn't make sense. Hello, Christoph. How's it going? I might have missed a question. Yeah, you see, this Piccolo, well, the SDR Piccolo is still really good here. He's still very quick. You want Dokkan Fest LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and Carnival Perfect Cell for Tanabata? I mean, I will say that'll be something that people wouldn't anticipate. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan versus Cell, no one is guessing that. So if you see like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan in like the news, people will be like, what? Like I think that'll be crazy. And it'll be like blindside enough for a lot of people to be excited. I think for sure. SDR Piccolo does go better. Honestly, the fact they made the units available in Baba Shop is crazy. Yeah, that Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is really, really good. Even right now, I think he's very powerful. So that is a very good change, I think, for that, for sure. I really do enjoy that change, for sure. And then, that means if you do want to change any hidden potential system, you wouldn't have to use stones. You could just get a copy. If you have the spare signatures, right? Which is also nice, right? Because some of the World Tournament units from the last batch actually don't have rainbowed. Not that I really care to rainbow them. But I think a lot of the World Tournament units from this batch, I still need copies of. Which I will be able to get copies of them in here. But I don't... I think I have a couple copies of AGL Beerus. Cool. Did they have this in here before? That's not a big deal. Okay, let's grab this. Tanabata joined forces, LR? Well, I don't think that's necessarily the case. Tanabata has not always been joined forces because the Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku was the first Tanabata, I believe, and he was not joined forces. I want to check the World Tournament units. AGL Beerus. Where's that boy, AGL Beerus? This is the... I have the SSR of him. I don't... Oh, no, actually, no. This is just him. I haven't awakened him. Okay, I just need one more copy of him. And then I think if I go... I'll just go Pure Saiyans. This GT Goku. Again, I haven't awakened him yet. I have more than enough copies for him. And then the Tech Super Saiyan Vegeta GT. Yeah, I'll be good. I think this guy will be 90% actually. But that's fine. I might be able to get one or two of them from the tickets, and then I'll be 100% good. Okay, we're cooking. We're cooking with that. You don't have HL Beerus. Yeah, but the good thing is that, again, they make them available when you're actually doing the World Tournament. So, as long as you get 30 mil, you'll be able to get the, like, I think it's 2 copies that they give out to you. And then in the actual World Tournament banner itself, you can get some too. Yeah, they've all been joined forces. So it's obviously it's a really good guess to say yeah it's gonna be a joint forces unit, but it doesn't have to be a joint forces unit, right? The danger zone Kage plug, yeah. 30 mils too much for me. You know if you can do that much, you're a liar. Oh my goodness. Here comes Miss top 10 overall talking about 30 mils too much, bro. How do you sleep? We need a hybrid Sane buffs. I mean, hybrid buffs would be nice. Just getting more hybrid Sanes. I'd be down with that. No Piccolo Jr. here. Yeah. It does suck when Piccolo Jr. is not on the rotation. I just think like the thing about like even though S-tier Piccolo is so much faster, I feel like Ma Jr. just makes the World Tournament so much more simpler because I don't have to think about orbs. I just have to click, and I really do like that. I'm not auto, by the way. That's crazy. All right, see, there we go. Dragon Fist Goku LR. That would be really, really sick. I would absolutely love a Dragon Fist Goku LR. Okay. Alright. Sweet. Yeah, my junior also, again, like I said, it saves me items. As I'm just using him more and more, I'm just like liking him more and more in here, which I already knew I would like him in here, but it's like, again, there will always be a difference of, okay, this is how I think this character could be in game, and then this is how they actually are when I use them in game, right? Massive, massive difference, right? But yeah, again, if you're playing this World Tournament with my junior, make sure you use his active skill in the second slot. It hits harder in the second slot. That's very important. Very, very important. Alright, there we go. My junior's a cheat code. I mean, yeah, you could honestly say he's a cheat code. He's too good. Come on, dude. Just look at this, dude. I have to tweet about that. Also, sorry if you hear my keyboard. My keyboard is like mega loud. But I like the little likes. I don't know why. I like hearing the like click click click. That's just me. I'm probably really weird, but that's just a me thing, right? I like hearing like the clicking sounds. If it's too quiet, I just feel weird about it. 8th anniversary is already your favorite theme for its major celebration. So if Super Saiyan 3 Dragon Fist happens, then this game's out to get you. Yeah, I honestly I am a fan of the 8th anniversary theme, the Spirit Bomb theme. I think that was really good. I am a huge fan of the Dragon Ball Z duo. A lot of people don't really like that character as much, or aren't really a fan of the theme of the 8th anniversary, but I think they handled it really well, personally. My summoning for Luoka, did I say that right? I think so, Luoka, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I am summoning for Luoka. He is a very strong healer, and I'm very excited to use him. By the way, Dokkan fans, if you're confused, I'm talking about another game. Just so you're like, who is Luoka, bro? What is this brother waffling about? We'll grab this. Please change it. Okay, that's better. And then, yeah, you see, you're gonna have to Ghost Usher. Oh my goodness. This is what happens when you don't get Ma Jr., dude. Yadarema Budo Fanny for the Kage community. Yeah, that's pretty good. Budo is gonna be quite like strong if you rainbow them. Am I having a good time IRL? That sounds like very creepy. Like, are you like outside my window? I'm doing fine, I guess, right? Yeah, in World Tournament, you met World Tournament IRL. I was like, yeah, are you like outside my window? Are you gonna like just break in? I was like, that's crazy. But yeah, World Tournament. I wouldn't say I'm having a great time, but streaming it, at least like talking with people, makes it feel a lot less tedious than just doing it on my own, right? And also kind of keeps me awake, like having to talk over and over. I'll grab that. Again, got a Gill Session again. We'll grab this. And then this. I do still wish, like, auto orbs. Like, they should allow us to do the auto orb feature for this, too. I think that would just be, like, very nice. And then if we have that on, it could just have the Mod Junior active skill go on instantly. We could just turn it on, right? You really like my streams? Thank you, Edon. Oh, my streams are enjoyable for all. Also says something. I saw something I wanted to read. You're skipping since you have Bailu and Natasha. Gonna say for Jing Liu. That's fair. That's fair, right? I think they're enough right now. Bailu and Natasha in Star Rail. You don't really need another healer. But I'm gonna get Luoka because I think he's cool. Slightly decent in regular content. Yeah, Esther Piccolo's I think a fine unit, right? You can get away with him in like red zone type situations, but this is definitely where he shines. And I think that it is nice to still get units that have utility in here, because it just means that like World Tournament is a thing. I'm not sure like if they're really gonna ever change the kind of like format where there's like 7 enemies, right? I think if they change World Tournament, they'll like slightly revamp it, make it again less tedious. But I don't think they're going to ever like change it like as much as like, let's say, you know how they changed Battlefield 1.0 to 2.0? Like, I don't think it's going to be a big change like that where they like scrap like a huge part of the actual like game mode itself. They'll probably just like slightly change it, like maybe remove the preliminaries or something, right? But I think like it'll always be like this kind of thing where AoE units will have value in here, right? Removing the map would be good. I think that would be a good change. I'm running out of Piccolo Jr. friends that are duped up. That's crazy. Again, I'm hoping more will show up soon. And then Mod Junior should be back again on the Worldwide Celebration banners. So I'll be able to get more dupes in mine, and that'll be pretty helpful. Oh yes, let's go. Die! You're on your lunch break at work, Logo? Well, thanks for stopping by. I hope work's fine for you. I mean, personally, like, watching World Tournament on a lunch break sounds kind of funny to me. I would do the same, but I don't know. It was like, yeah, I'm on my lunch break. I'm gonna go watch some Minato's Flash. Sounds so weird. I couldn't tell. I'm still not used to the fact that I'm a creator. You're using Mod Junior as a leader. You somehow put him JP first multi. That's pretty good. You're just stepping in to say hi. Fair enough. Well, hello, Kloga. Again, I hope work's doing fine for you, and thanks for stopping by. By the way, share the stream around. I don't know. Oh, wait. I have a perfect idea. I'm going to plug myself. Yeah. Let me, wait. Let me, activate this real quick. That's a crazy question, Johan. I don't. I mean, at least you just straight up asked it. Phrasing? Wait, what did I say? Did I say anything? What did I say? I'm so confused. Hello, Olive. Thanks for stopping by. Like, wait. Did I actually say something? Oh, I get it. I get it. That's what you meant, dude. No. Okay. We're talking about this Johan guy. Yeah, Johan, what? This boy came in and just straight up asked it. He's like, yeah, you know what? I'm interested. That's crazy. What? That is so funny. Just time to mod Junior fight. Takes about 25 seconds start to finish. Yeah, I could see that number. That number makes a lot of sense. Again, oh, Usher here. Bam. There we go. Yeah, I mean, honestly, as long as you have just any of the 3 Piccolos on rotation, you're good. You just want to have any of the 3 Piccolos there. Well, okay. The thing is that last year they did reveal the Tanabata theme early, but I think, like, so the video last year, a lot of people are focused on the fact that they revealed the theme, but the big part of it was that we got information on the actual superhero celebration, like the first, like either the first or second, like celebration for the superhero, like content that we're getting. We got information on version Z, and then at the end they just threw out the Tanabata theme. So I think what it is that they just kind of decided, hey, we're announcing this stuff, so we might as well just put the Tanabata theme in here as well. While this year, there's not actually, like, anything to announce, like, regarding the movie, obviously, or regarding, you know, version Z, because that's already over. We got the last version Z update already. So there's not really a need to make a video, and that's why we didn't get anything, right? Tanabata information, we should get, if the unit drops on the 30th, we'll get the Dokkan Fest teaser on the 27th. So that is in 4 days from now is when we should get the Dokkan Fest teaser. And honestly, after I do like a lot of these videos on the World Tournament units, I'll be talking about who I think we could see from the actual World Tournament, like not the World Tournament, the Tanabata celebration. I think there's a lot of different ideas. All right, man. Have a good rest of your break. And my favorite anime, it's very tough. I mean, the easy answer I will just say is probably Naruto. I'm just Naruto's what I grew up with. Huge fan of Naruto. Obviously, right? My name is Minato, right? And it was just basically my start anime that got me into everything. The Storm games I played growing up got me into like this anime community, and then I slowly, you know, got more back into Dragon Ball, because I was in Dragon Ball, like, I technically, I guess my first anime was Dragon Ball. I watched it as, you know, growing up as well, but I don't know, it's like weird to count that because I didn't watch it knowing it was an anime, right? Well, Naruto I kind of did watch knowing it was an anime, and then, but I slowly got back into Dragon Ball again, and then I got into Dokkan, and then that's kind of how I got into all of this, and met, like, all the current friends that I have, so that's kind of the thought process of, like, you know, that's how life works, right? I guess things just happen because of a lot of coincidences, or, you know, certain choices that you're making. I think that's pretty cool. What I think about how strong the Tanabata LR will be, I feel like as a Dokkan Fest LR, I would assume they're going to be like a top 5 unit in the game, probably, like around that range. They're going to be good. Like, no matter what, they're going to be good. But it's hard to guess how good, because if it's like, yeah, I think it'll be fine. I think they'll be top 5. Because the thing with like, I'm just thinking about Ultimate Gohan. I wasn't a fan of his design, but he's still really strong. Like, he's still a good unit, obviously. So it's like, I can't even say, like, you know, oh, I think he'll be bad at all, because that unit was good. I mean, top 10 is fine too, but I would expect like a Dokkan Fest LR to be top 5, because I feel like you could say units like God Goku, you know, for example, you could probably argue like God Goku is like a top 10 unit, and I could see like if people want to make a justification for a TUR like that. You know, Ma Junior, I think you can make an argument for a top 10. 23rd World Tournament Goku, there's an argument there, right? So, as like a new Deify LR, I would prefer if they're kind of like a little above that threshold or that TURs are meeting, right? But I wouldn't be upset if it's like, oh, this unit is like, you know, the same level of strength as Piccolo Jr. because Piccolo Jr. is still really, really like good, obviously, right? But it would be preferred if they're a little better than that. Yeah, because I think this is a very important point of the year for Dokkan Tanabata. It's basically like their turning point, right? Global anniversary in Tanabata, especially because this year I feel like a lot of people have had a lot of negativity and people haven't liked some of the unit choices, some of the designs of the characters, and especially the content. I've seen most of the like upset in the community. I feel like people just aren't satisfied with the lack of difficult content since the superhero celebration, especially in global. So I think that once Tanabata hits, and if that gives us like a difficult events, and like it's like a top 3 unit in the game, Dokkan Fest LR, I think a lot of people will feel a lot better about the game. And then Global will go through the 8th anniversary. A lot of people think that the 8th anniversary is kind of bad, and I think they'll experience it and be like, oh wait, this celebration is actually really good, right? And yeah, if you don't have Piccolo Jr., S tier Piccolo is still just fine. I mean, Piccolo Jr. just makes things a little more simpler, is what I'd say. I mean, yeah, there's some randomness in the 8th anniversary, but I don't think it's like that, like much of a deal. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people, especially like on global, like, you know, the base Goku thing, at this point, people are like upset about it. So I feel like that just kind of also hurts even more. And people were never hyped for Kid Gohan, like most people weren't. I thought they're both good picks, but I just think that people would rather have gotten Kid Buu and Omega, because people put it in their minds like, oh yes, it's finally gonna be Kid Buu and Omega, and then you get like a Kid Gohan LR, and then people are like, oh, right. You know what? An LR Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 for Tanabata. I think a lot of people would be excited for it, but I understand if you don't want that. I think a lot of people would probably prefer like a Dragon Fist Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And they're probably going to go for a safer option like a Dragon Fist Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Like a Saiyan unit rather than like a dual Gamma unit. Even though I do think like if they want to drop a Dokkan Fest LR Gamma unit, it would probably be something like Tanabata rather than Worldwide or Anniversary. I mean, yeah, I would have actually been really helpful, especially if it was Kid Buu. And then it's like, okay, then Super Buu coming out would be huge, right? If we actually got that Kid Buu. But we didn't, so. It is funny seeing everything die so fast, yeah. It just. I haven't been paying attention to the World Tournament. It is a lot easier with my junior. Mentally. But we're already 40 minutes in. It doesn't even feel like it. I feel like it's been like 10 minutes. Compared to like how previous World Tournaments are. We actually have to think about, okay, I can't die here. I need to use an usher. I have to use a orb changer. Blah, 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 right? Is it worth for me to spend so much money in the game? Yeah, I'd say it's worth it. Because I'm not like, I make sure I like manage my spending. Like I make sure like I'm not like running like my car to like, oh, I'm broke, right? And no worries about that. So I usually just buy the sales, and then once in a while I'll go beyond the sales. But usually the sale stones is able to get me like one copy of the character, and that's all I really care about. If I was like trying to rainbow every unit, then at the size of my channel, it just would not be worth it, right? But I'm not trying to rainbow every unit. And then they've been making some of these banners a lot easier to summon on. Like, for example, I mean, if I wanted to summon on this Spirit Bomb Goku banner, which I actually skipped, funny enough, but if I wanted to summon for that base from Goku, I would have had, what's it called, some sales. They actually introduced sales the first time. They made those banners 7 featured units, so it's a lot easier to pull the unit instead of 10 featured. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, for Dokkan Fest LR banners and even for Carnival banners, they make the featured unit list also smaller to like 8 units or something, right? Because those banners are still 10 featured units. I wouldn't be surprised if they still kept them at 10 units, but I think that if they want to shorten them to like 8 units or something like that, I would not be like, oh my goodness, it's like it's a recurring thing we've been seeing on a lot of these banners. And even for like, let's say the Turles banner, they returned 2 Dokkan Fest units on there. So they made making these banners a lot more, I think, attractive to someone on is a good word to use, right? When you realize we only have a standalone LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and we never got the iconic tooth attack. You mean the where Goku just like bites Kid Buu? Yeah. And yeah, I'm almost at 7K. I think things kind of slowed down this year because again, I just feel like people haven't really been like excited for Dokkan. Like since the 8th anniversary, we haven't really like well, I guess kind of since God of Goku 2 and the 8th anniversary, like I think my growth has slowed down a little because like people aren't excited for Kale. People aren't excited for Super Buu. I think people were excited for the 23rd Budokai Tenkaichi, but let's be honest, they weren't like Super Saiyans, right? People weren't excited really for like, well, I think people realize how strong Bulma is, but I don't think people were like, oh my god, I'm so hyped for this like new Bulma. I've been waiting years, right? I think a lot of the general player base aren't really like that. They're like, oh, it's a Bulma. Okay, right? And then I think people weren't excited for Turles or the Spirit Bomb Goku. So it's like it's like the slower part of this year. And then I still think by the end of the year I will go past 10K subscribers is my like guess for it. Because it's like we're gonna go Tanabata global anniversary, worldwide celebration. Again, people are excited for Dragon Ball Heroes still. Heroes will do pretty well usually. Carnival in December, New Year's, and then back into the JP 9th anniversary, right? Like that stretch of time for like basically July all the way to like February will do pretty well. Yeah. You're hyped for Bulma, and yeah, again, people are going to be excited for certain characters, right? I'm speaking more of like the general, like, the average Dragon Ball fan, right? Like, people are going to be more excited for Super Saiyan 3 Goku than Kid Gohan, right? Or a Bulma unit, right? That's just how things are. Nah, I think for sure I'll hit 10K. I think I will be able to hit 10K if I like really put in the effort and grind. I could definitely see that. Like very soon, I'm gonna start making a lot of like global anniversary videos. I'm gonna be pushing out a lot more videos. I think that will work pretty well. And I'm gonna have a lot of time, so that's gonna be a good thing. All right, so let's just keep going. Where am I right now? I'm at 20 times. Okay. So if Android 21 got a new unit, you lose your mind. Yeah, I think Android 21, I could see that as like an August Dokkan Fest, right? Because like Android 21 is like, she's not really a unit that's like, oh, I wonder who the Part 2 LR is gonna be. There's not really a direct correlation. I mean, Kale that happened with Kale, right? Where it's just a random unit, but Like, I could see, like, Enter 21 getting, like, a Dokkan Fest in August, right? Funny enough, you know, I say that, and that's when the 17s should return, and the next Dokkan Fest T-War banner in August. Basically, Tech Pan Spot is where we should have the 17s return. So, I wouldn't be shocked if we get, like, an Android unit in August, whether it's, like, a new 13, or, whether it's also, what's it called? Not just a 13. It's a, like, an Android tournament, like I said. Starting a global account 2023 and save until 9th anniversary. I mean, I could do that, right? I make videos covering global, like, stuff, but I don't actually, like, make, like, global, like, summon videos or anything like that. I mean, if y'all are interested in, like, me making a global account and, like, saving stones, I wouldn't be opposed to that. But I just feel like that would take a lot of time. But if you guys are interested in it, I could always try it out. When will God Goku return on JP and Global? God Goku might potentially return on Tanabata. It's iffy. The past 2 years, we haven't had a unit return on the Tanabata banner, I believe. The year before was Tech Super Gogeta, right? I think so. Goten and Trunks did return on that banner, huh? Yeah, because it was Super Gogeta for Tanamata, and then after it was Vegeta and Trunks. The Goten and Trunks unit did return on that banner, but last year, Ginyu didn't return. Which is kind of strange that they didn't return a new unit on that banner. I'm not really sure why they did that. Hopefully it's not the same this year, and we get like God Goku on that banner. Otherwise, we would have to wait until the Dokkan Fest after Worldwide Celebration, which is in October. It's a very long time away for a unit like that to return. What's my hidden potential for my junior? Actually, funny enough, I built him. I think he has 6 additional and 11 crit. Because I built him for World Tournament. Because this is where I'm going to be using this boy. World Tournament. Oh, another thing about Piccolo Jr. is that he builds up his passive. So again, with every attack he does, that does like kind of count for the AoE. So it's not like all like on the first enemy, like he has his full build up passive. But let's say from the second enemy, he has more build up than the first enemy. Like with each enemy he hits, he does build up the attack passive that he gets. So like if there's like a strong physical enemy at the ends, he'll do more damage to them than he would as if they were the first unit here. Should you do World Tournament? You only have Ginyu Force? I mean, you could technically still do the World Tournament, right? And try to get 30 mil, but it's going to be very tedious without, like, AoE units. You could just farm Prime Battle Krillin, and then if you have the physical Ginyu, you could use Prime Battle Krillin, physical Ginyu, and then run it Int Majin Vegeta, not Majin Vegeta, and Int Ma Jr. friends. And then, as long as you have that, you'll be fine. I mean, honestly, if you have an Int, like, Piccolo Jr. friends, just in general, you will be able to have, like, a more easier time with the World Tournament. But you want to make sure you got Prime Battle Krillin, and then potentially physical Ginyu. I mean, if you have a new account, it's going to be hard to get physical Ginyu, though. But there are a lot of, like, rainbow leaders that you can run. So you just have to make sure you get an all types lead. I think that's the most important thing. Okay, let's grab this. Perfect, no attacks. Sweet. But yeah, if you have an all types leader, I would just recommend farming Prime Battle Krillin because there's a drop rate boost for him, right? So it won't be that hard to drop farm for him. Oh yeah, you could do World Tournament the Raditz, right? The LR Physical Goku. Yeah, he could work, right? You could use him as a leader. And I would just aim for 20 to 30 mil. As long as you get like 20, 30 mil points, you'll be fine. I wouldn't expect to like get really high in the rankings if you're like have a new account, but I could see you get the 30 mil points. That's all you need for like the main rewards. I don't think you have to like farm like really any farther than that. So yeah, that's the important thing here. All right, and again, Piccolo Jr. has still been doing really, really well here, so that's a good thing. Bam. So let's see, we're not at 30 times difficulty yet, right? We're at 25 times difficulty. It has only free-to-play units. I mean, yeah, but you could definitely do it with free-to-play units. Again, Prime Battle Krillin's free, Raditz, like the Int Raditz is free. And then you could run an AoE friends. Yeah, I think it is worth it to do the World Tournament. There are a lot of good rewards in here. And it's like, the World Tournament comes around every like 2.5 to 3 months. So it's not something you could just like farm, right? Like at any time. Like you can get like 50-ish stones from here. You can get a lot of like training items, I think. You can get a lot of Hercule statues, right? There are a good amount of things you can get from the World Tournament. So, even with just all free-to-play units, again, just, yeah, orbs especially will be really important. By the way, if you haven't, make sure you do the orb event every day. That's up on JP. I think that'll be very important for you. But, like, again, run a Piccolo Jr. friend and you'll be good. I think that's the most important thing. Yeah, you can get some of the World Tournament units. They're decent, right? If you hit 30 mil, I could see you hitting like top 5-ish thousand even, maybe? Like with 30 mil points. Yeah, very low Zenny. I would do the... If you want to build up Zenny, the Hercule event will be really good for that. That is also up right now, and it's actually boosted, so it's like always the weekend version. So if you want to farm Zenny, you could run that stage a couple of times. There's the Friendport banner that could potentially give you Hercule statues as well. Another thing, the Ginyu Force. What's easy is I think it's the AGO Piccolo, like EZA, like the free-to-play AGO Piccolo EZA, like Extreme Z Battle. That one is always up. The weakness to that is the Ginyu Force team. So you can probably get to like even like level 200 like ish with just the free-to-play Ginyu units and AGO Ginyu as your friends, and you can get a lot of Zenny from that. When it comes to global, you're gonna go for 75 mil. Oh, he did not kill Broly. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna actually get this in. So I'm not in 30 mil just yet, but my junior did not kill this physical Dragon Ball Super Broly here without a crit. So there could be situations where you may not kill all the way with the physical enemies, depending on the links and dupe levels you have. This Piccolo Jr. does not have any... I can't check. Could I check his potential system? This Piccolo Jr. was not able to kill. Yeah, because I guess that's true, because you have to keep in mind that to explain it in the video while we're still here, the Piccolo Jr., he builds up his passive with each attack. Oh, I forgot to check it. But he builds up his passive with each attack he does. So, if you attack... Why did I usher? Why did I usher? I used an usher before the video started, but I think I was a 69% one. But if I retarget it to the ends, I would actually build up some of his passive, and then I could have killed Broly because he was like at 1 HP. Again, I'm still testing it. I think Piccolo Jr. so far has been very easy, Just very simple, no items to have to use unless I was stupid right there and I used a Usher when I didn't need to. But yeah, I find it very simple. Just use active skill, swipe up, and you usually wipe out the field. But we'll see. I'll be doing a 30 mo run on the video, and I'll show you guys how that goes. So yeah, I guess that is true. I could have targeted to the end. But this is still we're not in 30 the 30 times difficulty yet, right? The best skill orbs are the attack and crit. Yeah, that is the best skill orbs for him. I might replace it with mine after this stream. I'll just put them on there. And that'll be good. I forgot to check the Mod Junior. Silly me. I mean, here's a rainbow. A rainbow one would definitely kill. If you have a rainbow Mod Junior, I think he's always going to kill. What percent of players do you think are rank 900 or higher? At most, like 10%, maybe. That's probably a really generous number. Honestly, I would honestly say even like 5% probably. Like, there are a lot of long-time players, but Dokkan is so massive. Less than 1%? Yeah, right, they did release that. Less than 1%. That makes a lot of sense. I think I was being way too generous when I said 10%. It's crazy. It just... a lot of people play the game super casually, which is how you're intended to play the game. Right? Most people aren't going to be like me, making content in the game and like doing everything at once, right? McCord. Chill. Okay, so I locked times 30 difficulty. We're going to do run here with Mod Junior, full run in the World Tournament. Let's see how that is going to go. How go this Piccolo? I think it's been quite good. I think he's a very, very powerful option for this World Tournament, right? So again, the strat you want to go is if you have like a physical unit that's first, what you want to do is, I'm actually going to flip this guy off so I can get the other one here. But you want to use him in the third slot or the second slot, right? So you can get his full attack 100%. And then you want to like target like, I don't know, preferably tech enemy so that you could build up a part of his passive first, right? So see, now you get some of his passive built up here, and then he would technically do more damage to that physical Broly right there, because he built up 20% attack and defense when he attacked that first enemy, right? And his passive builds up with each enemy he beats. It's not the full passive at the start. You guys have to just to keep that in mind, right? And for comparison, we can see STR Piccolo here. Now, I think that STR Piccolo's super attack animation is definitely faster, but the thing is that, okay, I have to use the Usher, then I have to collect orbs with him, collect orbs with this Broly, and then collect orbs with Krillin. And then his super attack animation plays. So that's why I think Mod Junior is technically faster. But it depends, because Mod Junior may not be as consistent depending on your dupe level at wiping out the field as STR Piccolo is. So I think you could argue for that. My Piccolo, for example, is 69% here. There's no links. Just to show you my build here, I do have an attack equip on him. I have him built towards crit for the World Tournament. Full link level 10, right? But because it doesn't matter here again. I'll attack. Yeah, I'll attack you. And let's see how things go here. So we'll wipe out this Piccolo, and then this should again wipe out the field here. And it also works as a Ghost Usher, so just in case you do not kill, like, the entire field, you have the action break. So you are not, like, you don't ever have to use a Usher with this unit, right? Which I think is a very, very good thing to see. Now, this is just the preliminaries. The preliminaries don't have as much HP as, like, you know, let's say if we're in the finals, and there's, like, 5 physical enemies or something, then I think at that point, Piccolo Jr. will potentially not be able to kill the field unless you're either like a maxed out Rainbow Piccolo with some links active, or maybe you let's say you don't crit, right? This one, again, should be quite an easy one to handle. No issues at all for Piccolo Jr. here. And we're actually able to get links with STR Piccolo. Funny enough, STR Piccolo is one of this guy's like better linking partners on like this setup I have here. I mean, if we take a look here, we'll have, actually, you know, it really is just Fierce Battle, huh? I thought they showed more links. Right, because he doesn't have the Namekians link. It's kind of weird. I mean, are there any AoE units I could run that'll give big bad bosses to Piccolo Jr.? I don't even think so. Hold on. You'll probably hear me typing. Let's see. Are there any like AoE big bad boss units that you like want to run? There probably is like one or two at most, maybe. I don't know. I'm looking through the list right here. The Dokkan info list here. Chat might be able to let me know, because I'm also trying to focus on the World Tournament, right? I mean, with bonus chances, we definitely will always be able to kill, so I'm not really worried about this one. Hopefully the finals is not a bonus chance, and then we'll be able to see. I mean, I could run my junior as a leader, but then that's just being reliant on him. If I get like another unit and not my junior on rotation, I would, like, no other AoE unit really fits under his leader skill besides the AGL mod Vegeta. So that means if I don't get Piccolo Jr. or STR Piccolo on my rotation, then I will have a lot of issue. I could have an issue with like killing the enemy. It's just my thought process about that. He technically would do more damage as a lead. I mean, I haven't seen other teams people running, but I think this is probably the safest option to make sure I always have an AoE on the team, right? And he still usually does kill for me, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. Yeah, there's not another AoE with big bad bosses. That does suck. Alright. We'll grab this here. Bam. Okay, well, let's see. Ma Jr. here. He'll get some links active. Again, we'll target... Yeah, this is what I'm talking about here. We'll see. Can Ma Jr. wipe out the field? Like, full field here. I think he will be... I think he does kill. Well, you crit here. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Yeah, okay. This is a Rainbow Piccolo. He didn't have to crit, I think, to kill these enemies. I think he just does enough damage, even under the 120% leader with physical Ginyu. So that is good. So that's how Itma Jr. does in the World Tournament. I think he does quite well. And that was even like a Rainbow without friend. That was a maxed out Piccolo Jr. friend, right? But not a lot. Anyways, if you're watching this video, the stream will be up on the channel. Actually, it might not be. We'll see. Anyways, whatever. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Alright, so we're done recording that video. Like, what? Who said that? Phil, well, like, what team are you running then? Or do you think, what team should I run? What, in my opinion, is the best celebration in Dokkan history? And the most disappointing? The best celebration. I mean, I had a lot of fun with the 7th anniversary. I think that the best celebration is the worldwide celebration from Cooler. Any tips for a Clash, you mean Battlefield, for a new player? I mean, really, you just might not be able to get that far in, you know, the Battlefield as a new player. The issue with that is you just need to have a built-up box for Dokkan Battle Ultimate Clash. So you can't really like necessarily give any tips, because you just need to have a built-up box with a lot of options, right? So I would just recommend get as far as you can. Use the Ginyu Force team. I think they could work very effectively. And the Bardock team could also potentially work pretty effectively if you have the option to do that. But yeah, exactly what Ten said. It's just something that'll come to you with time. It's not something that you can give like, okay, here's a tip to beat this. You need to build up your box. So until you summon on like a Tanabata banner or something and like build up your box over time, it's gonna take you even a few months potentially to all the way beat it. There's no way Truth isn't doing the World Tournament. I'll show here. He's on my friends list so we could see. There's no way he's not doing it. He has to be here. Yeah, there he is. There he is. Truth is doing the World Tournament, see? I'm actually at the top of my friends list. That's funny. Alright. Truth is 100% doing the World Tournament right now, though. There's no way Truth isn't doing the World Tournament, man. I don't even think that's a question. That's not a question at all. But yeah, in my experience, my junior has been able to wipe out the field. It was just that one time. But I don't think that Piccolo Jr. was really built up that well. I think that was the issue. Maybe that Broly had like an HP equip or something. So you think someone on the Tanabana banner that drops in the 7th? Yeah, it'll provide you a lot of units. If you don't have any of the units on that banner, it very likely will provide you with a lot of value. Because there's like 20 Dokkan Fest on there that you usually wouldn't be able to grab. Let's wait and see, right? We can't see for sure. Maybe the banner's actually garbage. And it's like, you know, like as Super Saiyan 3 AGL Dragon Fist Goku from like 2015. And it's like, oh, well, that sucks, right? Hey, Cam, how's it going? What's up? We're playing the World Tournaments. Top 10 overall players short. I mean, funny enough, it it's like usually the same people in the top 10. I think JP, the World Tournament, like for the past like 10 World Tournaments has been like the same person, like in #1 spot. Like they found a rhythm to it. It's usually the same people, so it's like not. It's like there's not really a point to do it like every World Tournament, right? We know who's gonna get top 10 basically. You made your JP account the 8th anniversary. Someone on all banners, all units that you pulled was able to clear every battlefield. Yeah, like again, a major celebration will be where you want to summon to build your box up. You'll get a lot of characters if you hoard, you know, your stones for it. And then you'll have an easier time. For sure. I mean, even during this World Tournament, if you use the tickets for like the normal standard banner, which I wouldn't recommend, but if you do really want to do that, you could potentially get some good unfeatured characters, like some banner units, right? Okay, so again, this is a situation where I target on you. I don't want to target Ginyu first. Let's see. Could we kill here? Yeah, see, we don't kill. With we do not kill physical Ginyu. That is an issue. Not being able to kill physical Ginyu, because in this situation I could have saved time if I just used Esther or Piccolo. Okay. There are times where you're not able to finish them. And that's an issue because there's so many physical units in here. If you don't crit. That was my Piccolo Jr., right? So like a 6-9% Piccolo is not enough to like guaranteed one-shot. I do think a Rainbow Piccolo Jr. is enough to guaranteed one-shot though. So that's a difference, right? If you have even like 2 dupes would make a massive difference. So that is a thing. But the thing is that, like, look at this. A lot of the Piccolo Jr. friends I have are 69%. We'll see. Maybe if I did run Piccolo Jr. as a leader. Despite the lack of a guaranteed one-shot, he's still worth running for sure. A physical Broly is on there, huh? So Ma Jr., STR Piccolo, Physical Dragon Ball Super Broly, Agio Madra Vegeta, then the Ginyu and Team Turles. That actually might be the strat, huh? Because it's still the same amount of LRs. Well, the thing is that Physical Broly, the issue is that he's a TUR. That'd be what? 1, 2, 3, 4 TURs instead of the 3 TURs I'm running. Which definitely does make a difference. But then it's like, it won't really. I'll be much more consistent with killing the enemy field. I'll try it out. I'll try out that recommended team, Phil. We'll do it from this next run. We'll do a couple of runs and we'll see how that is. I mean, I'm not going for top 50, yeah. I just want to stay at a consistent rate. So we'll test it out. We'll test it out for you. I have to complete this run real quick though. And then a good thing is that I'll probably be like auto recommended a my junior friend too. So I technically won't have to spend time clicking for a friend lead for my junior. It'll be just automatically set as my junior, right? Which I think will be a good thing too. I've heard what a lot of JP players do is they're actually in like a group and then they take turns sleeping. Like they're it's like, I don't know, let's say a group of 5 people and then they all take turns playing the game, doing different things. Right? So it's like essentially they're grinding 24/7. They're always like at peak performance, right? And I think that makes a lot of sense if that's true. That's just what I heard. I've heard some people say that, right? Like that's how dedicated they are. Wish you had that. That'd be funny. Imagine like a vlog of like the top like Dokkan players just like farming on like Truth's account for the World Tournament for the weekends. I mean, yeah. I think it's just because they like doing it, which sounds really strange, but they probably just like actually enjoy getting top 1 in the World Tournament. Like they have fun out of it. I had a Dokkan friend in real life during high school. He quit Dokkan, but I'm still here. I'm still here. Okay, let me try out that team you said, Phil. We'll see how that team works. All right. Let me actually fix the team here. It'll be easier. Okay, wait, I have to copy my link level team here. And then I'll copy this team to the second slot. Then I'll change this first team. So we have Piccolo Jr. Run Physical Ginyu. let's see. This is Terrifying Conquerors, right? And then we want to run Gifted Warriors. Is this one? Yeah. So we run LR, Majin, Vegeta. What was the team that Phil said? Boodle is barely top 10. I don't know about that. Also, hi Tripsy, you're not playing in a group? Okay. That's good to know. Hello. Where's that team you said? Let's see. Physical Broly. I can't click the extreme class tab, so whatever. Technically, Raditz is in here. STR Piccolo. And then another LR on here. Like a support LR. You said Team Turles as a support unit. I mean, we'll see how this works. There are a couple of LRs on here still. Sure. I mean, I could run Vegeta and Nappa. I think that'll make me feel more comfortable. Vegeta and Nappa. Probably. You thought full LR team was the way to go? Yeah, but... it's... Okay. Let me see. If I run Turles, does that give me... It doesn't automatically give me Mod Jr. still. We'll see how this team goes. So I was recommended this team by a viewer here live on stream. This is a INS Mod Jr. team for the World Tournament. This will allow Mod Jr. to hit harder during the World Tournament. It could potentially let him be more consistent. This could be, I think this is going to be a great team, right? Because now Mod Jr. is getting the full 200% buff. Even though we have less LRs on the team, we still have a couple of them. We still have a lot of AoEs here. And the speed of this team might make up for the fact that we're technically getting less points, right? And then we don't have to worry about one-shotting. Because, yeah, LR Turles for the support, correct, right? So LR Turles will actually support Terrifying Conquerors, which will be good for, like, the Mod Juniors, right? But, at times, I've had Piccolo Jr. not kill the physical enemy, which definitely does matter, because there are a lot of physical enemies in the World Tournament. We have physical Ginyu. We have, you know, the new EZA Krillin. Trying to think of other physical units. Physical Dragon Ball Super Broly, we literally have them on my team right here. Right, there's a lot of units that are physical in here, and Piccolo Jr. may potentially not one-shot them, especially if they're like one of the first units, which usually a lot of people are running Ginyu as your leader, right? So that is the problem there. Now, with this team, I think it won't really be an issue having Piccolo Jr. finish off these enemies, right? I mean, I'll just show here, right? We'll just do this. We'll let Piccolo Jr. and Krillin not be the first units that we attack, right? So we do kill them right here. Okay, that was pretty good. So you have to keep in mind that the thing with Mod Jr. is that his passive builds up 20% attack with each attack he does. So, for example, against the Ginyu, he had 20% of his built-up attack and defense. Then the next enemy, Krillin, he had 40% total, which is why Krillin, if you saw, his HP went down a lot quicker than the Ginyu right there. So ideally what you do is you target an enemy, like a tech enemy, for example, ideally, so that you build up some of his passive before he automatically targets Ginyu, right? We just started using this team, Kitomi. We're trying it out. So far it worked, right? That was just the preliminaries. We'll do like 2 runs of this at least, and we'll see how consistent it is. it does look to be pretty nice so far. And again, I did make a video originally using Mod Junior in the World Tournament here. That did pretty fine. Honestly, I might just upload this one instead. Nah, I'll upload both of them because I think it'll be good to see Mod Junior under a normal team, or the Mod Junior as a leader. Like, this team is just very, very simple to use because the active skill, you don't have to worry about anything with the active skill. No Ghost Usher worries, no key field of the orbs worries. You just swipe up, and it is still one of the faster attacks. STR Piccolo, the thing about STR Piccolo is that his super attack animation is faster if you compare his super attack animation directly to the active skill skip. But the thing is, with the active skill skip again, I said this like a billion times in the stream, but I want to repeat it for the video. You don't have to worry about orbs, and you don't have to worry about using a Ghost Usher or using any items. You just use the active skill, and you basically kill. As long as you have Fierce Battle, usually you are able to wipe out the enemy field, as long as they're type neutral. Type disadvantage could be the only potential problem. So I want to see, hopefully the final enemy is going to be, like, the final fight will be, what's it called? We'll have some physical enemies, but so far this looks pretty good. Piccolo Jr. is able to just one-shot everything with a lot more ease, because again, we're actually under a 200% leader skill unit now, instead of being under the 120% with the physical Ginyu, which obviously will make a huge difference in terms of the attack you could actually do. So I actually am liking this team a lot here, and although technically we get less points here, I think this will be more consistent. Using items with STR Piccolo, bring them to 1 second slower or the same time as Mod Junior. So, like, what items? You mean, like, for example, the Ghost Usher? I could see that, right? That makes a lot of sense. But then, even with Piccolo Jr., you're able to conserve more time. Or, I guess, like, conserve items, specifically. Not necessarily the time. I mean, honestly, with this team, you just run both. Right, with this team, you just run both. Yeah, you time my runs. Okay, there you go. This wasn't too bad at all. We'll go for another run here. So I'm still a long ways to go before I get my 30 mil. No, LR Vegeta Nappa don't give me 99 points. I mean, honestly, I could take off, like, this Majin Vegeta and then just run you. And then, because I have enough AoEs. 1, 2, 3, 4. At certain times, there could be a situation where we don't get an AoE on rotation. But you could technically go like this. And then you'll usually have an AoE in the turn, right? And this way I technically would get more points, because like that Tekken you has a team cost of 66, which will allow me to fight more LRs. Hey Dan, how's it going? Without the Ghost Usher, Piccolo was faster. Well, yeah, we'll see right here. Piccolo is... I feel like STR Piccolo is faster if you don't need a Ghost Usher. Right, and especially because of the crits, he'll always go. And he funny enough, he'll do more damage in this team as well, because he's under the actual category lead. And hey Dan, how's it going? We are recording a live YouTube video. This will be up on the channel later today. Okay, we'll go here. Yeah, I'll just attack you. Alright, now we use the active skill here. And then this unit still does actually give support, funny enough. Yeah, I think I'll run this Tech Ginyu over the Majin Vegeta. Is what I'm thinking. Because the Piccolo... like, with the Piccolo Juniors, you just don't need any other AoE in it. Right? It's just them. Or STR Piccolo here. You're usually going to be able to get the units that you need here. Grab this. Grab this. And then we'll get this here. Yeah, Piccolo's guaranteed crits, but so far, I almost said Majin Vegeta. Int Piccolo Jr. hasn't had issues killing on this team. There's been no issues killing physical enemies. But look how fast that is, dude. That super tag animation is just way faster. Yeah, it's a rare chance of a full support turn, which definitely can set you back. Like, that could happen. I just wish there was another, like, free-to-play, like, AoE unit I could use to give me the 99 team cost. That just isn't a thing on this team. And he keeps giving me Superhero Piccolo. I don't know why. He doesn't even lead this team. I don't know why he's the recommended unit. That's funny. This should kill everyone. Even though we're attacking a physical enemy first. Yep, we're good. Yeah, this is too easy. Hey Joe, how's it going? We're doing good. We are just doing the World Tournament, right? We're trying out this new team here, and I think that it does work pretty effectively. Could you say this is the best World Tournament team? I think that there is an argument for it. Alright, so we have the... Looks like it works. Same, you can't try yourself because no Mod Junior, yeah. I wish my Mod Junior had full dupes, right? Because I think... I wonder if you could potentially run into an issue where there's like a free dupe Mod Junior or 69% Mod Junior and you can't kill all the enemies. Yeah, well, here's like, technically, it's not a full support run, but no Piccolo or no Mod Junior sucks. Like in this turn, it would have been probably better to have Majin Vegeta, right? Yeah, just swiping GGs, right? But I think that the time we save is still worth it. Okay, he just crit in every unit. So it wasn't really a big deal. But I still think the time we save overall, especially for someone like me who's going to do like 100 or 200 runs or something, is going to be worth it in the long run. Alright. So here's the final one here. Yeah, yours 55% struggling with physical Ginyu, huh? No, because I have the Chile item. So I just pop a Chile item or two, and I think it would still be faster, potentially. Because his super attack animation is just way faster. Again, I'll just use Mod Junior here, and we'll see this. Okay, he should be able to wipe the field. Yep, I think we're good. Yeah, he killed Ginyu pretty easily there. I like this team a lot. I think this team is quite good for the World Tournament. I don't know if I would consider it the best team just yet. I want to use it more and more. But this is definitely, like, if you're going to rank, like, World Tournament teams, this is either the best team or, like, the second best team. It's, like, up there. So, I'm a big fan of this right here. Oh, is Jackie Chun on Mod Junior's team? Hold up. Before I end the video, let me check. He's on Vegeta's team? He's on Mod Junior's team? He's not. I got my hopes up. Right. Because Mod Junior leads Gifted Warriors, Giant Form, or... Yeah. He's not on the team. I mean, you could throw him without a leader skill. I guess it doesn't matter that the units are on the leader skill or not, huh? So I could just, like, take off this Ginyu. Because, like, you're 99, you're 99. But then you're 77. I could take off Team Turles. And I could put Jackie Chun. That could work, too. I think there's a lot of options here. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think on YouTube think. And I'll call you... I almost said call for some reason. I'll catch you like... What? I can't even speak. Whatever. I'll see you next time. Bye. Alright. I'll try this out with you. Because you're 99 team cost. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, dispelling supports without leader skill. I think that's fine. Because only your AoEs really need a leader skill, right? So not a big deal. Do this. I guess I think that would suck is actually, yeah, it doesn't matter because S tier Piccolo is not on the World Tournament team or Terrifying Conquerors. So it's like next turn I was gonna say, well, Broly would be supported by Turles, well he's not actually being supported by Turles on this other team. But yeah. So I mean he actually shares a link with Jackie Chun. That's helpful. Yeah, actually, Jackie Chun might just be a better option than Turles here. Because he would give support and then crit with links. And he's 99 cost. That is a good call, Marcos. That is a really, really good call. Okay. Sick. Links works out quite well. And we're getting so much support with like the Ginyu units here. We're getting what, 60% support. That helps out quite a lot because of how the slot 2 active skill works, right? The only annoying thing is having to support or click Mod Junior over and over, even though, again, it's literally his team, but sure. Go off, I guess. So again, right here, it's technically better to go for Piccolo Jr. So I'll, not Piccolo Jr., S tier Piccolo, because I don't have to use an Asher. Yeah, Piccolo Jr. makes us a cakewalk. Use the new favorite unit, the base from Goku. I don't even have him. I wouldn't use him anyways. He's not worth it. Yeah. The only time S tier Piccolo's I feel like better on this team is if you don't have to use a Ghost Usher. So then you just have to select the orbs. Roughly going the same speed. Nice. Where am I at? Okay. Oh yeah, dude, I forgot about Lord God Goku's EZA. When did he come out on Global? Wasn't that like back in like February? How's the grind so far? It's been fine. Well, I see Proton in chat too. Hey Proton. And right, Raldo, right? Yeah, February 8th. I mean, no one cares anymore about him. I'm sorry. No one really cares for him. I forget about him. It doesn't even matter. Because they dropped the Dokkan Fist God Goku, so it's like if you didn't have the Dokkan Fist God Goku, maybe it would be a much different story. Even global players forgot about him again. Yeah, because we have the Dokkan Fist God Goku, so it's like we don't really care, honestly. I'm just like, okay. Like, I'll do a video on him or two, right? Just sussing him out. But, yeah. I mean, 30 stones missing out. For me, I don't care. I'm like, okay. 30 stones. Cool. We're all running for LR UI Goku DZ now. Yeah, that's fair. LR UI Goku's EZA is gonna go crazy. I mean, God Goku... Does LR God Goku... I forgot. Does he have a great chance to dodge now, or is it still a high chance? I'm pretty sure it's still a high chance, right? Yeah, high chance to dodge for 10 turns. JP will get him eventually. Yeah, again, they're the same characters. The only difference is, I think that this in God Goku is on the superheroes categories, and the physical God Goku's not. The reason why is because the Ins LR is from the not Power Wishes. He's from the actual anime, whilst the physical God Goku's from the movie. So they're on those different teams, right? It's a great chance for 8 turns. No, I just read it's a high chance for 10 turns. They should have just kept it 7 turns, and then make it a great chance. Obviously, that would have been much better for him. And especially weird because we knew that the physical, like they knew physical God Goku was coming out. I'm getting to the point where I can't like speak. How long have I been streaming for? It's been an hour and a half, and I'm already losing my brain. That's not good. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream for in here. I haven't decided. Probably until my phone's gonna die. Right now it's 65%, so I don't think it's gonna die anytime soon. Maybe when it gets to like 20%, I'll be like, I'm gonna take a small break, right? And then I will stream again later today. I'll probably nap for a few hours, and then I'll get up and I'll stream some more. 46 hours to go. I'm not streaming the entire 46 hours. You're crazy. There we go. No items needed. We're just going. Yeah, dude, he makes it so easy. He makes it so easy. There have been some Twitch streamers, and like Diddy used to stream the World Tournament for like a very long time. James, thanks for following. By the way, subscribing. By the way, go like the stream, share the stream, subscribe even. That's up to you. I don't usually like really care about saying like, oh, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on. I don't really care. Okay. Do what you want. God, I am going crazy, aren't I? Okay. We're good. Yeah, again. Yeah, he's getting links from this. The Dragon Ball Saga link and the... What link is this? Yeah, this is the Incredible Adventure. Or... This is Incredible Adventure, this is Guidance to the Dragon Balls. He actually gets crit chance from that. That's good. The whole All-Star ZA, you stream the entire thing? Goodness. I could never. I sat down doing it, and then I recorded myself clearing like the final parts of each of the sagas. And then I post-recorded the audio for it. It was like a 11-minute video. That actually did really well for me. And then Truth recorded the entire, like, 9-10 hours of it. And uploaded the whole thing. It's a madman. At that time, my internet was kind of funky. So there's no way I would have been able to upload the video without it taking, like, 20 hours. Like, a 9-hour video. Like, my internet struggled to upload, like, 10-minute videos at a time. My internet's a lot better now. Like I don't know, for some reason, like 2 months ago, 3 months ago ish, like my internet just started being a lot faster, and I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird because it's not like I changed like the amount I was paying for my internet. It's just been mega faster now, so I can like upload like a 20-minute video in like 5-6 minutes. Hello, Enclosure. Why is G? Yes? Question mark. Use the All-Star easy as a stone bank. I guess that's fair, right? You can kind of think of it that way. Funny enough, you know what I think like the 30 stones given for like EZAs are? I think that's given with the intention where if you want to change the hidden potential system on the old unit, you use those stones to change the hidden potential system. I think that's what their idea for it is, but most people would rather obviously to save the stone for summons, right? You know, obviously that's a smarter choice. But I think that's what their intention for it was. Thoughts on support memory that increases link level chance? That would be very, very good. A support memory to increase link level chance? I will take that. Why is Batar and Fusion so bad? They just haven't released many units like for that team. Like they usually release those units for major celebrations. But then recently they've been doing like some of these units that haven't gotten representation. So like, let me bring up the Fusion team and then bring up Patara here. Like what was the last Patara unit we got? Fusion Zamasu? Yeah, Fusion Zamasu was the last Patara unit we got. And then in 2022, we got STR Supreme Kai of Time from the Hero Celebration. Actually, she technically was the last Patara unit we got. And we got Fusion Zamasu and Eiji Goku Black. The last Fusion unit we got were the Year 7 units. Actually, no. The last Fusion unit we got was the Superhero Goten and Trunks that fused into Fat Gotenks. And before them was the Year 7 units. So, yeah. Do I like Dokkan World? I mean, so once in a while I'll watch a Dokkan World video. But I prefer watching videos that have commentary. I don't really like watching videos that are just gameplay. Some people like just gameplay videos, and I think that's perfectly fine. Obviously, that's a very popular thing because there's so many people who watch Dokkan World. I find so much more enjoyment in actually, like, seeing someone talk about the game, right? Do you think you could play with a World Tournament without a unit that's like not like Mod Junior? Yeah, dude, look how easy Mod Junior just makes it. I'm like not even paying attention. I just swipe up. It's so good. So good. Yeah, that Tech Super Saiyan GT Vegeta, I don't know what they're thinking with him. That guard should have just been guaranteed in slot 1. I just, like, what's the point of guard if it's not guaranteed? Like, it's just so dumb. It's a really, really baffling decision. You don't see why you don't release more of it. It prints money. I feel like it's just that they want to... Like, Dokkan is in a good spot. We're at the point where they only really need to release these major Saiyans during major celebrations like that. And then they've already covered a lot of these units with their, like, top tier animations. So it's like, you know, they're kind of getting to a point where they can't really spam those units like they used to be able to, because they actually have to put a lot more effort into these animations. So they'd rather cover units that still could use the good animations, like someone like Turles or even Kale, right? Like, and then save these like major units with like custom potential animations, like how our Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, like all of his animations are basically either taken from like another character's fight, or it's just completely like new, with not really like many references to necessarily make. So I think that takes a lot more time, and they'd rather save that work to put it into a major celebration than like releasing like a Super Vegito in like June or something, right? That's why it's like kind of slowed down. And I think it's good that a lot of these characters are getting the representation that they need. So that is a very big W. Yeah, he did have some stuff from Fighters, but it wasn't really like one-to-one to Fighters. It's almost 5 a.m. here. For me, it's about to be 3 a.m. So it would be 2 hours grinding the World Tournament. Again, once should I end when I hit 30 mil? Maybe. I'm not really tired right now. But I think it's good to take regular breaks. Right? Surprisingly, it's not healthy to sit here for like 10 hours during the World Tournament. If you guys weren't aware. Okay. Where am I at right now? I'm at 16. I still have 20 runs to do. Oh my god. 20 runs? Ooh, we're gonna be here for like another hour or two. Okay. Oh, that's literally just my team. Stole my flow. You just woke up, huh? Oh, for me, I slept from like 6 p.m. until like 12. So I've gone like my rest. But I'm a type of person that like really like sleeping. Um so I could see myself like knock out in like 2 hours again. Just because I'm like a huge fan of sleeping. Sleeping is really good. Salty. Right. Alright, so we should be able to one-shot this right here pretty simply. World Tournament's horrible, I agree. World Tournaments. We'll just keep going though. You don't get how Tech Same N3 escape the easy encounter curse. Well, I mean, he's restricted to a team, right? He's still restricted to a team. Well, most counter units aren't. So that's the issue with Great Same N3. It's nice that he was really good though. Very nice indeed. I'm an A? Yeah, I'm an A. North America. Have you seen any mid-coups? I saw one. Actually, there he is. Int Spirit Bomb Goku. There that boys. I don't know why you would run him in a World Tournament. It just does not seem like a smart choice. I mean, I could see, like, Truth make a video for it or something, right? But, like, no one realistically is going to run him, so it doesn't even matter. Again, I'll actually go for Piccolo, S-Star Piccolo here, because, again, I said this, like, twice, but he's faster if you don't have to use an Usher. Apparently, from what I was told, so. I will trust chats. I've decided I will trust chats. Sweet. Okay. Do this. And by Midku, I assume you mean that in Goku, right? Assuming that's what you meant. Thoughts on a narrative that Dokkan is dying? I think it's a bad narrative because Dokkan's just fine. In like a week, the Tanabata LR is going to be out. There's going to be the 8th anniversary countdown, and no one's going to be talking about it anymore. Like the fact that Dokkan is quote unquote dying. So, yeah. Yeah, he would use like that as a title. I'm assuming he'll use that Spirit Bomb Goku. I could see him make a video on like the new Krillin, right? There's a couple of videos I could see him want to do. My videos are gonna be funny enough. It's gonna be the first Mod Junior video. It's gonna be the second Mod Junior video I made, and then I'll probably do like World Tournament ticket summons as my third video. I also kind of want to cover the global like newsletter, but I might even wait an extra day for that. Yeah, he's very basic mid. Yeah, he's a very basic unit. If only that like new difficult event, like quote unquote, that came out with the Cybermen, if only that was actually like difficult. Yeah, the narrative talked about when something's not a major celebration. And I think it's just that people are I mean, there is definitely some fair criticism for Dokkan, no matter what. That's the thing, right? But it's just like I think people jump the gun a little and overact just a little bit, in my personal opinion. But it is good to want this game to push itself to be better. I definitely agree. And at the end of the day, everyone will have different tastes or opinions on what they want the game to do, which is fine. A little, I mean, I'm not seeing everyone doom post or anything like that. Um, but I've seen some people overact quite a bit. Mostly, most people are just like, it sucks, right? And it's like, fair enough, right? You know, not everyone's gonna enjoy everything. It would have been nice to get a new difficult stage of content for like Tana. No, what's it Tanabana? For the Golden Week celebration though. I don't know why we didn't get anything like that. We should have. In my personal opinion. Personally, that's what they should have done. Will that break the difficulty? I mean, it would help us as the player. I wouldn't say it would break the difficulty. I don't think they would ever tell us, like, if we're gonna evade an attack or something, because that's not. I'm not sure when that's actually decided. Um, that might be actually decided after you collect the orbs with your characters, like the attacks are going to evade, because there's a chance to evade. It might even be like literally during the turn. So I don't think they could tell us exactly what attacks we're going to evade. Um, yeah, but I think that it could tell us if we're guarding or double supering. I don't think it'd be a big deal. What base Goku should you guard in GP? The version Z Goku. If you're talking about like grinding up like a base Goku super attacks, the version Z Goku is the best one because he drops as a TUR. So he's like basically already awakened and it's like a guaranteed 100% like drop rate. He'll be in the Saiyan Saga Dragon Ball story. Yeah, I see your point there, 10, for sure. I do not want to select a support memory. Get away! Get away. There we go. Let me close a lot of these tabs I have opened. I'm gonna check Twitter real quick. Let's see if anyone else is posting about the World Tournament. Who else is talking about World Tournament, maybe? After this, grab that, this, and this. How many World Tournament matches do you have to play to get Jackie Chan? It depends on the World Tournament, but I think you only need to be like what rank local do you need for Piccolo Jr.? Not Piccolo Jr. The Roshi. I think you need to be top 150. Yeah, you need to be top 150 for at least one copy of Jackie Chan. And then if you're a number one local, you get 2 Jackie Chan. So number one local will be a lot more difficult to like aim for if you have like a really good like World Tournament grinder in your local brackets. But if you get 30 mil points, you're basically guaranteed to get Jackie Chan in the actual local rewards. You could also potentially get him from the world. Actually, you can't get him from the World Tournament banner. Never mind. I'm a liar. But eventually in the future, if you like when he's like not the World Tournament local reward, you could get him from that banner unfeatured. But just get 30 mil world points and you'll be good, right? That's pretty much it. I recommend farming 30 mil points anyways with each World Tournament because there's just a lot of good rewards. And no, you only need 30 mil to guarantee it. Like 100%. You probably only need like 20 mil to guarantee. Like 150 local is not difficult to get at all. At least from what I seen, JP. Because like, there's people who like barely grind the world tournament. Like they enter the world tournament, do some runs, but not many people grind to 30 mil. I think a lot of people may grind to like, let's say 21 mil or something, right? I mean, there's so many people. Like, look, if we just scroll down here. I mean, obviously, it's still very early into the world tournament, but yeah, what's my second place here? He's behind me, but he's catching up. People are running physical Raditz. Yeah, there's all these like Mod Juniors. Let's see. Yeah, number one is still running Ginyu. But this person right here, 17 and 16, are running Mod Junior leads. Is anyone else in my friends list running Mod Junior? Alejandro, DP, Sparta, Nick. Yeah, a lot of people are running Mod Junior. Why is Iggy grinding the world tournament? Okay. Now look at Truth running physical Ginyu. Okay. Let's go. 42 mil, you get easy top 10k. EDP. Okay. That's like an abbreviation of his name. It's very unfortunate that it's similar to that one cupcake fellow, but that is an entirely different person, and they are a very nice person. All right. It's like 50 stones if you do all the missions. Yeah, exactly. It's around a multi, so, and then again you get a lot of orbs. You get the free-to-play units, which are still pretty solid units, right? So, yeah. It's going to be hard for you to sit there with the lowest score in World Tournament. Are you not able to do the World Tournament, Kitomi? Like, much? Like, on the global version, like, the upcoming weekend? Alright. Anniversary's like in 2 weeks. Oh, so you're saving stones. I see, that's what you mean. If Dokkan added Pilafstra of the JP, would it help reach top grossing? Not really, I feel like. I mean, it would help, right? I mean, but I don't think it'd be like a deciding. I misclicked. It wouldn't be a deciding factor of like, oh yeah, Pilafstra is here. We're heading top grossing. Right? That's not it. It would help, but I don't think it would be a deciding factor, which is probably why they haven't added it, right? JP probably just fine enough without the Pilaf Strove, so they don't really feel it's necessary to add Pilaf Strove to the JP version, which is fair. Plus, I think it's another way to make global players feel kind of better about being behind a couple of months in some of these releases, right? Because they know a lot of people are aware of the JP version, if not a majority of the player base even. Alright, bye Olive. Have a good night. Yeah, well, I mean, you save a few extra bucks, but like if it's like all the top players are buying it, and even a lot of these like, moderate spenders are buying it, it'll add up to a difference. But I don't think it'll be enough to like cause us to hit not world tournament. It causes us to hit the top grossing, right? Yeah, tickets during the 8th anniversary will be goated for sure. I mean, even during like Super Boo or something, right? The tickets are helpful because it's like you can get the new unit on those tickets, and then you can just save all your stones for something, right? If you're a playing player, it just is helpful because the value of the tickets are more than you get from buying stones straight up. Sorry, I had to go check something real quick. We're good. All right. Back into this hell. Okay. We're getting all Dragon Ball Super Broly's here. And we'll attack you. You know, I remember last... Was it last World Tournament or the one before this? I stayed up until like 6 a.m. grinding World Tournament at 7 a.m. I feel like I might only stay up until like 4 a.m. this time. That's a massive difference. That's a pretty big difference, actually, if that's the case, getting to 30 mil. But I guess I have to make thumbnails and upload some of these videos anyways. So that's going to be kind of annoying. But we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Grab this, and then we'll grab that. Perfect. What do I want for worldwide? What do I want for worldwide? I'm trying to think. There's a lot of options. I think Future Saga or Tournament of Power. Future Saga, like, imagine like Vegito Blue and Rose Part 1. Then Fusion Zamasu and Vegito Blue, not Vegito Blue again, Sword of Hope Trunks Part 2. I think that would do very well. Yeah, I agree, Sugar, for sure. If Ma Jr. was released 1 to 2 years ago, would be have him or don't. For World Tournament, yeah, I agree. Pan. You want Pan for worldwide? I feel like people wouldn't be happy for that. You're going to need some people to take your phone and hold you down in a week. You sound like you have a World Tournament addiction. It's always funny how the like at this point, GP World Tournament is like a week before the Global World Tournament. Like all the time. Yeah, it's like if Broly was going to be like Tanabata or Worldwide, I feel like they would have saved Gohan and Goten GZA. Like 100%. So I can still see Broly as like, let's say like an October LR and like a Part 2 Goku or something like that. Who knows, right? But I don't see, especially like movie 10, I'm not really sure if that's going to be like some dual Dokkan Fest celebration. Because they EZA'd them for Turles. So if they had plans for them, they would have saved them. Right. I mean, they can still do it if they really wanted, but it would be kind of weird. Right? It's like, why EZA go ahead and go 10 for Turles, right? I mean, yeah, Tech LR Broly can get EZA'd. But again, that's like for like a normal monthly celebration. Like if it was like a major Dokkan Fest LR celebration, like they likely would have saved the Dokkan Fest LR, right? In my opinion, which I think is an opinion that many people share. Valid reasoning, you think it could happen, but we were to see him leave him out? Yeah, exactly what I'm saying, right? 100% that. I've seen this KO screen so many times. So 256 is pretty good, I feel. Alright. So we're a little over halfway done with the grinds. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll be finished by like 5 a.m. at most. Majin Buu Saga Tournament Power Future. Yeah, I think that's a lot of people's like thoughts. One of those three make a lot of sense. Because there's just so many EZAs like from those like sagas that it would just be very easy for them to base a major celebration around that, right? Because it'd be very, very simple to do something like that. How long does it take to grind to 30 mil? 30 mil? Blah, blah, blah. I mean, I remember one world tournament I stayed up. It took me like 5 hours, but I think this time it's going to be a lot quicker because I'm already at 15, and then the first like 15 mil take a lot more time than like the last 15 mil because you have to like go through all the difficulty steps, right? So this time every run gives me about 1,000,000 points, right? So it shouldn't really take. So again, it's like 14 more runs I have to do to hit the 30 mil. Um, and one run usually takes about 15 minutes ish. Like now, more like 10 minutes. So doing the math on that, it should take me a little above 2 hours to get to 30 mil. And that's not accounting really for like bonus teams or something like that. And it might actually be clearing World Tournament faster than I have before. So I say 10 minutes, but that's like what the old World Tournament team I was using. This team might be faster. Like, likely is faster, right? So because of that, I'm probably clearing this in like even like 8 minutes at most, right? The thing that holds me back a lot is the preliminaries. Yeah, dying in a world tournament is funny. Playing getting over and going back to the beginning. Not really, but you do lose a lot from losing the consecutive boost. Majin Saga could happen, but I think there's a good chance it won't, since we already got a definitive Buhan. I wouldn't say that because Buhan does like 1,000,000,000 attacks, and I wouldn't say it was a definitive Buhan because his name, he starts off as Butanks, right? The last like Buhan named character we got was Int Buhan. So I think there is very likely a good chance that we could get just a LR whose name is Buhan, right? If we could also get like an LR Kid Again, they could literally just do Vegeta and Buhan, then a Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Kid Buu. Right? Because Super Saiyan 3 Goku, there's still a good amount of animations they could use for him. He wouldn't have the Spirit Bomb, obviously, but they could just redo the Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta unit, kind of, right? Basically, you know how Legends has the, like that, what, I think it's also called a standby mechanic, isn't it? Like that Super Saiyan, words, I can't think words, so. The Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, the blue one, right? I could just do that again. Yeah, it does feel bad when you do lose World Tournament, though. It's like, for some reason, it just makes you feel like very disheartened dying in the World Tournament. But this team, it's like you have like no issues of dying as long as you like make sure you use an item if you have to. But like I've used like, I don't even think I've used more than 10 Ghost Ushers in this entire stream so far. It's been 2 hours, so I think we're pretty good with that. All right, sweets. And I think in like 10 hours max, there's going to be probably tons of Rainbow Mod Juniors on the friends list. So that's cool. Alright, let's grab this. You know another unit I could run? LR Hachiak. I just don't have him because I never bought him. I could just put LR Hachiak on this team. But there's not like really a unit I would need to replace. I mean, honestly, I probably would still keep the team as it is, because Hot Check only gives key. He doesn't even give support. So I think I'd rather run the Ginyu units still. Yeah. Oh yeah, going with the link level team sucks. So that's why I always make sure I set my first team as the World Tournament team. Just in case I swipe to the right or something, I still have my World Tournament team there. LR Bulma, when she coming back to Global? So she might be on the Part 2 Worldwide Celebration banners for the Carnival banners, but she's always going to be unfeatured on any non-Dokkan Fest banner. So any banner that doesn't have a Dokkan Fest featured, she will always be in the banner pool. So you can always get her in the 10th guaranteed SSR slot. I think that's a good idea. And I think Gohan obviously would be able to sell very well for anniversary. I would love that idea, like a rage theme. Yeah, going autopilot and selecting the wrong team sucks. Ever since that happened, I just like had to be like, yeah, I'm going to make sure I set my first team on there, right? Or even like the first two teams once in a while, right? Just so I make sure I 100% don't select my link level team or anything. You got yellow coins ready for her? Yellow coins, it might take some time for her to appear in the yellow coin shop. Yeah, it'll probably take some time. Because Global literally just got Golden Frieza on there. Global it could be the next yellow coin LR banner on Global. Which would be the In Spirit Bomb Goku, maybe? Maybe the banner after that, which would be a long time for Global away, right? So we'll see. Whenever it happens, your heart stops because you're so brain dead when you're like at 500 mil points and just tapping. Yeah, I'm dying in the World Tournament, you mean? I get that. I would understand. I would feel the same way. If I was like 500 mil points, I've never grinded to like 500 mil points. I think I mostly got like 250 mil points. And that's like at most. Usually I don't grind that high. It depends on like, because at this point I don't really care about hitting first local anymore because I have my Jackie Chun Rainbowed. So I don't really need to do that. Oh, going up with link level team and dying, yeah, that's even worse. So I don't even need to like worry about that. But back when that last World Tournament happened, I wanted to reach #1 local because I still needed 2 copies to rainbow him. I think. No, it was the World Tournament before that. I wanted to make sure I got it done. Definitely need more aware these days if you're going to go really hard into it. Yeah. But luckily, Ma Jr. makes things so much easier, so it's not really going to be as big of a deal. It's a swipe up and you win. Very consistent. And it does, like I said, it does seem like the top players are using the physical Ginyu team. But I think that if you're like gunning for like 2K, like top 2K, Ma Jr. is probably just easier. I would say this is the like easiest World Tournament team to use right now. You need one more top 1 local and you're done with Jackie Chun. That's fair. Yeah. Jackie Chun's pretty good. I'm really glad that they made him as good as they did. That Jackie Chun. For sure. 17 mil. Nice. Oh, yeah, I have 500 stones for Tanabata so far. Pretty sick. Yeah, it sucks when I have Brody here instead of freaking Ma Jr. or S tier Piccolo. When they're all in the second rotation together, man. So annoying. I don't even know if this Broly will kill. I don't think he will. No, he kills. Okay. I didn't mean to disrespect you, man. My bad. Look at that. Yeah, clips probably do make timing the runs a lot easier because you can see the exact like seconds, right? Yeah, he's been one-shotting every time. I haven't not killed an enemy since I switched this team. But I would still say the best team is probably physical Ginyu lead, and you run as many LRs as you can. That's what the top players I think are running. They're all using physical Ginyu leader skills still. I just think this is the easier team though. How many stones usually goes? For like 30 mil, probably like 5 to 10 stones. It depends on your stamina bar. My stamina bar is very large. I get like, what, like 330 plus stamina per like refresh. Well, someone with like in rank like 500-ish would get like 250 stamina, right? It's like a massive difference. For top 10, it takes like 150. Yeah. I don't go top 10 like that. That's not for me. I'd rather not. I'm just gonna be chill. I'm gonna get my top 2k, and I'll be happy with that. Yeah, I think like maximizing like top 10, you want to use physical Ginyu still. But again, if you're gunning for like top 2k or lower, it doesn't matter. Just use Ma Jr. I think it's just gonna be much easier on your like mental health, and it's just gonna be more simple. You have to worry about so many less things. So I would say this is probably I would say this is probably like the best team for World Tournament, personally. Technically not the quote unquote best team, but I think for the average player, it's the best team. Double Ma Jr. It's too good. And you don't need items. You just almost never need items. I haven't had to use an attack item, a shoe item. Once in a while, I have to use the Ghost Usher. But that's in the very rare occasion I get Dragon Ball Super Broly or Esther Piccolo, right? Usually I'm getting Ma Jr. Int Piccolo instead of STR? Which Int Piccolo? Yeah, the most convenient team. In my title for my video, I'm still going to be like, is this the best team? Right? Oh, I mean, if you're going for speed and you're just going to use items anyways, you might as well run the STR one because he'll be more consistent at killing. I think you want to use Piccolo Jr. if you're using him as lead specifically. You could just put him on your team, right? But yeah. Yeah, this is very easy. Like, again, I could pay so much more attention to chat. I'm not even looking at the screen half the time. Very simple and effective. Yep, that's pretty good. In my experience, when Ma Junior is a leader, he always kills. If he's your leader, he always kills, because you get the 200%, and he's just too good, right? But again, you have to put him in the second slot. You can't use the active skill in slot 1, because he doesn't hit nearly as hard. Even at free dupe, he probably always kills. Let's see if I have the free dupe friend here. And another key is running the Jackie Chun, because Jackie Chun gives him crit in his in the links, right? Yeah, look, here's a friend, Piccolo Jr. Free dupe. There you go. I think Piccolo Jr. lead is really, really good for this team. Yeah, no, I'll put a question mark. Exactly, right? Best World Tournament team, question mark? Intma Jr. led team. And then I'll use trying out Intma Jr. in the World Tournament. There's a couple of different like videos I want to put out. Because it's like, again, I want to show people two different ways. I want to show where you're using them just on the team, and then where you're using them as a leader, because this team is a little bit different, right? Yeah, more question marks the better. Wish his active skill where it shows the damage is a bit quicker. If it was, he would be by far the best unit. The only reason I like STR Piccolo, you could STR Piccolo might still just be the best World Tournament unit, because even if you use a Ghost Usher, he's technically still faster. But Ma Junior is just way easier to use. I would still honestly say Ma Junior is the best unit, just because it's simplicity. What rank do I want to reach? Just top 2K is what I care about, because again, a lot of you guys may not have been here at the beginning of the stream, but I did cover it. Actually, I'll just bring it up real quick, right? We could see right here. So first place gets these amount of medals. Now for the last World Tournament, which I'll just change real quick here, we could see that the last World Tournament, first place got the same amount. And then like around top 2000, you see, for example, top 2000, you get a much lesser amount. But this time, top 2000 gets the same amount of EZA medals as first. So you only really need to hit top 2000 in order to get the max amount of EZA medals. I mean, if you want more orbs, you definitely want to reach the high, but for me, I have enough orbs, so I don't really care. But I think that's a really, really good change, that you're able to get all the EZA medals just by top 2K. Yeah, I think he's the best World Tournament unit. But yeah, once I get to 30 mil, again, I'll do my summons on here, and then I think I'll end probably. We're still quite away from 30 mil. But yeah. If you consistently get special teams that Dokkan made, would you rank faster? Yeah, the special teams give you more points, so you would technically rank faster. I think I'm going to use the Chill item here, actually, funny enough, just so I make sure I kill. Because there's a lot of STR enemies here, so I just want to be double sure. There we go. Goodbye, cooler. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-ba-bum, bum, bum. Little chord. My top place I've made in my World Tournament history. I don't remember. I think the highest I've been was like top 500. I think, like ending the World Tournament like top 500. I think that's like the highest I've like ranked. But yeah, I don't really try to aim that high usually. I forgot what unit it was that I really wanted to go that high for. Yeah, no, actually I do remember. It was the Tech Super Saiyan Gohan. I'm like, I had to rainbow this guy because that World Tournament Tech Super Saiyan Gohan in the you guys remember the white outfit, like the Cell Saga one? He was like really really good. Stacking defense, 30% damage reduction, like on the family unit. Like I was like one of the biggest like Tech Gohan Hybrid Saiyan fans back then. That was a very very competitive World Tournament. It was also a good one to farm in general too. Forgot why exactly, but I remember that World Tournament had a lot more to farm for rather than just that Tech Gohan, right? There's a lot of reasons to farm for it. So I'm very glad I was able to do that. Ooh, yeah. You know, after a while using this cord for like a few hours, I fix my cord issues for the most part, but once in a while, you know, if I use it for like a couple of hours, there it could probably pop in and out, but it's still just fine, so we're good. We are good to go. We did not get the Dokkan Fest teaser. They would not drop a Dokkan Fest teaser this time. I wish, that would be pretty sick. By the way, the thumbnail I made for the stream, I'm totally just gonna reuse it for that first Mod Junior video. I don't care. Clickbaited me, oh no. It's funny because I did check just in case. Just in case. I had to check. But I knew it wasn't there. Okay. And perfect. Yep, I'll move you up here. Bam. You checked your Discord server. If Dokkan did an HD update where they gave us the HD assets, I would be so happy. You rainbow the Tech Gohan with the white outfit? Yeah. I think many people wanted to. Again, that was a very competitive World Tournament. He was too good. We'll just go like this. Don't need the links. Yeah, work in World Tournament time. Yeah, with the change, it's a very good change. Can you use auto clicker? Not really, no. I was gonna say, like, maybe you could have an auto clicker like swipe up with the active skill for Piccolo Jr. But it's like there's sometimes you may not get Piccolo Jr. on there. And it's like you have to set your rotations, collect a certain type of orb sometimes. It's not really effective for that. So yeah. It would break down and get you killed. Yeah, it would likely get you killed. Or it's like something you wouldn't have accounted for would like allow it to not go, and then you're just stuck on a screen. Yeah, prelims. If it was like, if prelims weren't like 3 fights, then maybe. But since it's the prelims has like 3 fights, you can't really set it up in a way. And then there's like different maps, like a lot of the times too. Like usually, like when you're in like the semifinals and stuff like that, you usually get like the same map. There's like 1 or 2 maps, and then you could set it up for that. Like it's pretty much always this map, this like small map right here. Thank goodness that they made that change so that you don't have to chase like across the entire field to fight these guys, right? That was really annoying. Hello, let me click that, please, thank you. See, I will try to change it again. There we go. That works out. But yeah, but the prelims kind of messed it up. You link leveled that in Future Gohan, and now you got an Awakening. I don't think I ever link leveled him. But again, yeah, Shattered Limit. That's funny. It is good that they're finally awakening him. I don't know why they just stopped awakening these units. Like that just doesn't make sense. But it's good that they awaken the Future Gohan now. And they're gonna start awakening those units, which is really, really nice. Again, a lot of people were saying, what if Future Saga is Tanabata this year because of that Future Gohan or something? Who knows? We'll see. There's some speculation of like a blue Goku and Vegeta that like fuse into Vegito. I wouldn't be like, oh no, that would suck. I think that'd be fine for me. I mean, I guess that's like a good theory, but I would honestly say if it was like that Kid Goku probably is gonna awaken when there's like a same time celebration. So maybe like New Year's. Maybe like worldwide celebration he gets a TUR. And then during New Year's he awakens into an LR, and New Year's is like Kid Goku versus Demon King Piccolo. I could see that happening. The next one for an awakening, I'd have to check. I could check. Who's the next one in line? There's a list of world tournaments right here. So Future Gohan. So the next one is Physical Bojack. It'd be cool if we get like a Bojack during that month. Oh yeah, the one after is the Tech Kale and the Int Caulifla. You know, that would have been, they would have awakened this world tournament if they didn't stop EZAing these units, awakening these units. This would have been their world tournament. That could have been really good for Kale. Like getting that, like if that Tech SSR like Caulifla, I'm actually gonna show y'all what I'm talking about here. Because you see, they stopped EZAing, awakening these units 3 world tournaments ago, right? When the first EZA started happening. And you see Future Gohan is right here. So it would have been, Future Gohan would awaken this one, Bojack for this one, and then the Kale and Caulifla right here for this world tournament that's going on right now. This Caulifla is a dodging unit, right? You high chance to dodge when there's a Kale on the turn. So if they made her like a really strong slot 1 option, or they even gave this Kale who stacks defense and attack, like they give her like guard in slot 1, that would be so good for Kale. But unfortunately, they're still 2 world tournaments away now. So maybe in like December, they'll awaken. Like November or December or something, right? But you know, it's better that they're coming than never coming. But I mean, yeah, they kind of make them underwhelming. But usually they do a good job with Kale and Caulifla units. They something about the Dokkan devs, they really like Kale and Caulifla. Like, when has a Kale and Caulifla been bad? Because even like Tech Kale and Caulifla, they're good. Lurking and grinding, fair enough. Yeah, I think 3,000 stones is a good number for the 8th anniversary. Yeah, that's a good number, for sure. 3k stones. Unless you get, like, extremely shaft, like one of the biggest shafts in Dokkan. Like, with tickets and stuff like that, and discounts and the free multis, you'll be fine. You'll at least get, like, 1 copy if you're gunning for, like, just the GT Duo or just the Dragon Ball Z Duo. Like, you're gonna get at least one copy from those stones, like guaranteed. There's like no way. I mean, Ningen got shafted like that one time, but yeah. Ningen is like a once in a million you kind of player, right? One for each. I think you should be able to get one for each. Especially again during the anniversary itself, they give out about 1,000 stones. And then there's the free part 2 tickets during, like the rainbow tickets. And again, Global will likely get like tickets for summoning and then have discounts. And then if you buy like the Pilaf's Trove tickets that they usually do, you'll be fine, I think. You started Global a few days ago. The remaining Birder and Borgos got all the members, and you have 1.3k stones. Nice. Hope you get good luck during the anniversary. That would be pretty sick. Yeah, the Ningen year. It was the 6th anniversary for Blue Evolution Vegeta. It was particularly sad because that Blue Vegeta was kind of funky. He was good when he released, but it was just kind of like weird. 1.5 years for link leveling. What is my power level actually? I don't know. I don't feel like checking because I want to grind the World Tournament instead. But my power level is, I think it's around like 4.5 mil ish. I'm on that level. I stopped really link leveling units for the most part. I just don't really care anymore about link leveling all these units. 4,500 for Blue Evolution, and then 5,200 on UI. Yeah, those are just mega shafts. Those aren't common. Like, it's technically not like ever guaranteed to get a unit, but those are not common. You want Dokkan to revamp their categories and do it like Legends' tag teams. It would help out a lot of smaller teams. That'd be good. And actually, I do not play Xenoverse 2, but I've been thinking about getting the PC version of Xenoverse 2 and then doing the that revamp, right? The Xenoverse 2 revamp team makes a lot of cool things. I think it would be nice to get it and just play it once in a while, right? 5k stones for 8th anniversary, you have 1.3k. It's a brand new account, so you think it's possible? Yeah, it might be possible. It depends on how much you have left to grind. If you have like every event left to grind, I think you have a pretty good shot at getting up that high, right? There's so many events now. If you're able to clear all the events, obviously. Area 7, Stage 10. You do 7-10? Are you in now? That's crazy. Sorry, that's funny. I mean, probably is one of the better stages for free-to-play players, but 7-10, lol. Like, come on. We out here with the 31-4. Yeah, those are pretty big shafts. Hopefully this year is different. If you're on Globalize. I think you're a global player. I'm not 100%. My phone is at 50% here. I think after this we'll be 7 runs away. 7 runs. God, this is taking so long. Ugh. Now I'm starting to feel it set in. Well, it's been almost 3 hours. I'm starting to feel it set in just a little bit, but I think we'll be fine. We're going to be cooking still. No worries. Yeah, I think it'll be good this year. Do I go live frequently? It depends. Like, I go live when a new banner drops. and with World Tournament. So I unfortunately wouldn't say it was necessarily too frequently, but I've been thinking about going live, like starting to like set like a weekly, at least like Friday, I go live or something, so I could like because there's a lot of stuff I want to grind and do in the game, and I think it would just be good to go live more regularly. So I'm planning to go more live here on YouTube. I just need to like sit down and like kind of plan it out. Luckily for me, the perfect time will be these next 2 weeks because I actually took work off for the next 2 weeks. So I'm going to be able to plan out a lot of the stuff that I've been thinking about. So we may see many more streams regularly. I mean, especially this time, I have the next 2 weeks off, right? So I might be streaming a couple of times, especially throughout the next 2 weeks, but I'll try to settle it and come to a definitive conclusion on, you know, okay, I'm going to stream every week on this time and this time and this time. Yeah, I think it's good because, funny enough, Tanabata and the global anniversary upcoming, so it's like it all kind of like panned out. My work like resets like my like the PTO and stuff I could take on the fiscal year, which is when July starts. So because of that, I had to use all my hours that I had saved up, and I'm like, okay, I'll just take these next 2 weeks, and I was able to get them. And it's like funny because again, it's like Tanabata and global anniversary, but it's kind of like, well, as I chose the dates, it kind of like just like all fell in together pretty well. So I think that's a good thing. Yeah, I would never do like world tournaments in 2 versions. That just sounds like awful. That sounds very terrible. I would never. So what are the missions left? That's not it. The missions. So I still need to get 3 stones and stuff like that. I could do the tickets right now. Oop. Yeah, we'll just do the ticket summons real quick, just so I could close my door actually, just so I could get that out of the way, and then I'll finish up with actual farming the world tournament. All right, so the 48th world tournament is live here, and we're using this Piccolo Jr. team. It's pretty fun, but we're going to hop in and do some world tournament ticket summons right here. I was able to get them all. Piccolo Jr. led team has been pretty good for me. I did a video on that earlier. If you haven't checked it out, feel free to check it out. My Piccolo Jr. at like one dupe is able to basically one-shot all these units. Someone asked in chat about it, right? Well, my Piccolo Jr. has one dupe, and he's able to one-shot them under his own lead. And even as a friend with 55%, you're able to do it just fine. But again, yeah, you want to make sure you farm the world tournament. There's like really, really good rewards here. And if I farm more, I could still get a lot of these outer Kais, right? But look at all this. You get like almost a multi worth of stones. And you get all this stuff here. And then in the actual world tournament missions itself, right? Yeah, Proton's here too. Proton's pretty cool. If you haven't checked out Proton on Twitter, he posts a lot of the data download stuff and a lot of very important information that I use in my videos. So I'd recommend checking him out because he's a pretty cool guy. But whenever this loads, I'll get my tickets and I'll show you guys the missions real quick here. But yeah, here's some of the world tournament stones we can get. And then we got all the daily missions done right here. So we're all set to go. We also get some meat here too. That's pretty sick, right? But let's hop in here to the ticket section. And we see that we're 6 out of 7 for the multi. I guess I'll just do some single summons here. we have some. We'll just do the single summons, right? So, in this banner, in Future Gohan actually does have his awakening here, which he actually seems to be an okay unit, right? Overall, this Ajo Beerus got his easy. I think he'll be pretty good actually on the Exploding Rage team, because on a full Exploding Rage setup, he actually does get guard. He has a lot of multiplicative buffs in his passive, so I think his defense will get to a reasonable amount as well. I think they did a good job with this Beerus' EZA. This STR Goku, actually, I think he's also pretty solid. You can get a 60% chance to dodge on the Space Traveling Warriors team. And he will activate Tech Pan's passive. So if you're a Tech Pan like enthusiast, I think that you'll get a lot of value from this GT Super Saiyan Goku. Good link set as well. Honestly, this Vegeta, I think that he's kind of disappointing. Yeah, I was thinking one, he has the guaranteed guard in the first turn, but then after, he only has the high chance to guard in slot 1. I just feel like, I don't know, maybe if he had like slot 2 guard, and then his passive, he actually does build up defense by 30% for 6 turns, in a super attack effect when he's easy still, right? So it's like, I don't know. And this guy sucks, and this guy's okay, right? So, Jacko, I mean, how good is this one right here? I think this battle actually looks pretty solid. Jacko, I think, is a good unit. You're okay. I think this guy's a good unit. You're bad. You're okay for Super Battle Road. You suck, and then you're good. So I don't know. This banner is like half and half. I still recommend summoning for the World Tournament units. I think that this World Tournament banner is okay, but you're gonna get more value from these units on here because they're units you can only get on this banner. You can't get them on any other banner. That's just not the case, right? Yeah, Interless getting an easy would have been good. Oh, this Vegeta. Do I have this guy rainbowed? Dude, it's been like so long since I summoned, like, or got this Vegeta. I think I have him rainbowed, unfortunately. I don't think I actually need him. But yeah, again, keep in mind, for World Tournaments now, you can do multi-summons. So, you could just realistically save all your tickets and do one or two big multis at the end. For the video's sake, I just wanted to get this video out and talk about, these banners and like that, right? Do not use your tickets for Reddits, right? AGO Vegito, man. We need a new Vegito so soon. A new Vegito would be really, really good, for sure. Again, I don't know if I have this guy rainbowed. I don't think I do. I think I still need copies for him. So that is a pretty good pool, for sure. I think... Okay, so that's Chaozu and Gohan right there. Nothing really too special right there, huh? Yeah, Piccolo Jr. has been so good for this World Tournament. I've been able to get these missions done pretty quickly relative to like how they were with other World Tournaments. Tech Turles, that's kind of crazy. Because I actually thought this guy was going to EZA during this Turles celebration, like World Tournament. But they decided they're just going to do 3 units at the same time. Actually, I had this Turles, but now next World Tournament when he EZAs... I should be in a pretty good spot to be able to rainbow him because I pulled this guy here. So that's really good. And that's, again, pretty funny because, again, he's unfeatured. So that's really interesting that we got him during the Turles celebration. Yeah, Johnson should in chat, right? But he has stun chances, so he could potentially be a pretty good Super Battle Road unit. So that'd be pretty sick. What is this? This Gohan. He's still a ways away from getting an ECA. Because this Gohan came out for the... What world tournament was it? For the 17th World Tournament. So he's about... Like, in 3 World Tournaments from now, that Gohan should get an EZA. He's a support unit. I think he'll be pretty good. Overall, I think he could potentially have a lot of value. Because at that point, in like... Ajo or Gohan will still be good. But I feel like, getting like a support with the same name at that point, in like... That'd be in like 9 months from now, right? This Goku, he's unfeatured actually, funny enough. You could actually, I should show y'all, right, after this next summon, but you could actually buy these units now with the Mr. Satan signatures. So if you need to get, like, either the AGL Bardock, the Tech Super Saiyan Goku, or I think people's favorite will be the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan from the first EZA batch, you could actually buy them with your signatures now, which will be really good. What? Hello? I just got him twice? It's crazy. Actually, I'm gonna check. I think I needed him, a couple of copies of him. That Super Saiyan Gohan, I do think I actually needed some copies of him for sure. I definitely need copies. Yeah, I needed 2 more copies. Okay. Well, he's all set. But, again, yeah, I want to show y'all. You could grab those units with the signatures, which is really, really good here. Yep, there it is. What else is new in here that I haven't checked out? Oh, wait. Am I crazy? Oh, this is back, I guess. Sure, that okay. This is what it's new. It bothers me when these show up right there, but that's pretty good that you're able to. It's still something new there, but whatever. It's not a big deal. We're gonna hop into here. I'll do this multi. I'll do 2 multis. I need Tech Demon King Piccolo dupes, because I think my Tech Demon King Piccolo is only 55%, and he's not even really good in the first place. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just do a showcase for him on like the private server, because it's like I don't have him with dupes, and it's like, you know, he'll be obviously underwhelming at 55%, especially. Oh, I did get a copy of him. Oh, that's pretty lucky. Oh, what a Jackie Tune right there. That Tech Demon King Piccolo, I wish he was a little better. I think that he could have been better. I think because they gave him a medium chance to guard, man. I don't know what the point of that is for him to have a medium chance to guard. Where is he at? Tech Demon King Piccolo is somewhere here. I'm pretty sure he only had no dupes in him. Am I crazy? Where is he at? There he is. Actually, I had 2 dupes in him. Oh, wow, okay. That's more than I thought. That'll be fine, actually. Yeah, 2 SSRs is actually kind of crazy for that banner, because it's a 7-unit multi, and you're not guaranteed anything. I mean, if I get another Tech Demon King Piccolo and I could rainbow him, that would be good. I'm getting a featured unit here. He's featured on this banner now. Let me check here. Yeah, he's featured here now. So I could get him. He could be the unit that I get here. Again, which would be actually really good. So let's see. What am I going to get here? Noja Murasaki. That guy used to be really good for like Super AGL, because he's like the only Super AGL ceiling unit. I got that Goku. That Goku is kind of mediocre, unfortunately. I think they fumbled with his awakening. They could have made him better. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? You know what he should have done? He should have stacked. Did he say Owarida? So this is a screen crack? Oh, that's cool. Are you kidding me? What is going on? What? Okay, man. Sure. I don't even know what to say to that. I guess. A lot of SSRs here is really good. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting trolled. Hello? I'm going to be 1 away from rainbowing that Demon King Piccolo for now. I mean, I could still get him. Did they up the rates? I don't think so. Let me see. 10% SSR rates is what it says here. Let me check the last World Tournament banner. I'll bring it up here. Tickets. The last one that we got. What are the rates here? No, yeah, they're the same rates. 10%. So yeah, there's nothing changed there. I just got lucky. I'm just a lucky person, I guess. Montana bottom luck is gonna be trash. Don't say that. Oh my goodness. That would suck. I would not like that, actually. Like, as long as I get shafted on this single, if this is a rare unit or an SR unit and the single summon, I'm gonna get really lucky in Tanabata. Yeah, see, Vegeta's here. That means nothing. We're fine. This is gonna be an SR unit. They're upset I didn't summon for Int LR Goku. Yeah, that's funny. Okay, well, that was it there. I think I got pretty lucky overall. Getting the Tech Demon King Piccolo, I would definitely take that. So he should be ready, basically. Yeah, I'm basically ready for all these units, except Future Gohan. I think Future Gohan, I actually don't remember. I don't think I really grinded in his World Tournament, right? This Future Gohan here. Yeah, one character in here. But I did they give us any copies of him in here? They didn't, huh? So yeah, I mean, he's just an awakening. I mean, if I get him eventually off the tickets, I could. That is very possible, but whatever. Here's where I am right now. Yeah, thank you for watching this summon video, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out. Okay, well, that was fun. I got lucky there. What was that? That was very weird. Yeah, Vegeta means nothing because there's no LRs. You know, in the future, they could maybe add LRs to that banner. Closing all these tabs I have on the side. Like, so many tabs. Alright, spam. I'll grab this. There we go. Alright, STR Piccolo. We'll grab that. We'll do this. And then Ginny will grab this. Perfect. Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my god, here goes Thad, a bot tweeter. Hello, what's that loading screen? It took like a billion years. Dragon Ball Saga summons are weird. You get SSRs back to back or complete trash. That's fair enough. Yeah, Dragon Ball Saga summons are kind of weird, aren't they? Sweets. It is weird because I remember one of these like Dragon Ball Saga World Tournaments, I got like nothing, like just no SSRs or anything, and then this time I got like what 4 SSRs. That's pretty good. Boop. Well, now we're back to this. It was nice to take like a small break from that, like a that was like a 10-minute break-ish, 11-12-minute break, just to like refresh my sanity. Right. Now we're cooking here. Minato with Riz. What Riz are you talking about, bro? I got none. Sorry to say. I'm washed up. Alright. 7 more runs to go. And then we're done. Finally... I don't know what I'll do. I guess I have to grind more, but... right? I'll probably go rest for a bit. Get these videos uploaded. And then I'll be alive again later. I don't know what time, but I'll be live again today. To grind more of this. Sorry, suffer, bro. I do suffer. I hate this world tournament. I hate world tournaments. But it's fun streaming. Doing something else besides world tournaments, like getting outside the hyperbolic time chamber. Yeah, it's like you step out and then you're just like, damn, that's crazy. I just spent 3.5 hours sitting down playing this game. Your breast was top 30 with 500 mil. That's pretty good. Tell us about my favorite anime waifu. There's two that come to mind. Yotsuba from Quintuplets, and then Sakurajima Mai from Bunny Girl Senpai. Those are the two top tier. Those are the best. You cannot convince me otherwise. Last day world for me, just praying for time to go faster. Yeah, pretty much. And Goku is here for revenge, you say? But he died. That was funny. Okay. It's quite simple. And Goku's a fraud here, obviously. Okay. Bam. Alright, let's use this again, and you're dead. Goodbye. New maps. I mean, it would be cool if there was, like, different backgrounds, but it's, like, kind of supposed to be the World Tournament. So, I'm not like, you know, like, oh, we need new World Tournament maps. I'm kind of okay with that, right? I think I'm fine with that. It'll be fine. Alright. I'm still top 200, which is kind of crazy because I took like a 10-minute break. I feel like the score is going to alter once I beat this final right here. Boop. Yeah, I have 370 stamina. Goodness. That's a lot. That's pretty much enough to like farm. Yeah, that's like more than enough to farm like a whole Dokkan event unit. In just one sitting. Because that'll take like what? Because you need to do it 11 times. So that's like 270 stamina. Yeah, that's more than enough. That's funny. Yeah, 231. See, it just updated. Makes sense. I moved down like 30 spots. But that's fine. I'm gonna move down a lot more spots once I stop grinding for a bit. Because some people are just gonna keep going, but nah, I'm gonna chill. Sweet. Best day world tournament is when it ends. Oh! This is like the first time I got this rotation. The triple support unit rotation. It's very rare, but it happens. Once in a blue moon. How's y'all day going? How's World Tournament Piccolo doing in here? Quite good. I think he's... yeah, I think I must say he's the best World Tournament unit. I mean... You could argue STR Piccolo, but I think Ma Jr. is just so much easier. Because, look, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about here. They're dead. Bye. See you later. Bye. Peace. Yeah, it happened for the first time in an hour and a half. It's not common, Phil. When you have 4 AoE units on the team, it will not be common. Watch it happen again right now. That'll be clip-worthy. I'll be very mad. Do not. See, we have Ma Jr. here. I'm telling you, it's very rare. We're fine. Guilds and Dokkan, yeah. The team is working quite well. Saving support items is a major win. No support items. Yep, we're good. Who needs items, man? Not me. Not me. And he's always able to one-shot everyone, so I have no issues with him one-shotting everyone. When I didn't run him as a leader, there was an issue. But as a leader, you're pretty good to go. So that's a good thing. And him as a leader obviously works very well because you're able to run a really good team. I mean, even if you don't have him as a leader, if he's like 2 dupes or more, you're fine. Global's World Tournament is next weekend. Click. Click. Ah! So because it's next weekend, it's before anniversary. But I think people would rather have a World Tournament before anniversary rather than during the anniversary. Not that it's a big deal, though. Yeah, standard World Tournament before anniversary. That's always been the same thing on Global. I mean, on JP, it's the same thing, too. It's just that the World Tournament got delayed. Because of this, the fan meeting. Stupid that they scheduled the fan meeting during World Tournament. I don't know what they were thinking with that. It was very funny. You'd rather have it during? I mean, it depends. I guess it technically means more content during World Tournament, right? I mean, during anniversary, right? Maybe one of like the dead weekends. Yeah, World Tournament should be during a dead weekend. I guess that's true because like anniversary won't really have a dead weekend like that. I mean, there'll be like a space of like 2-3 days where it's like, okay, there's not really too much going on, but then it's like, okay, after that ends, you get like everything drops at once, right? Like a ton of content, so you'll be fine for the most part. Funny enough, after this, I still need to do my I still need to do my dailies for like the orb events and stuff. I don't think I've done them just yet. You already had 1 less free-to-play unit and 2 less EZAs. Year 7 is probably catch up with the Dokkan Festival or EZA things. I mean, I don't think it would have been nice to have more free-to-play units, but I think there's a lot more like how do I explain it? I think there's just overall with the standbys and everything, there's just more work put into the units, right? Because the year before, the free-to-play units were pretty simple. But this year, Majin Vegeta had a standby. So, I think there was more work put into Majin Vegeta. Yeah, that's why I'm waiting, right? For Tanabata, I'd rather not waste it on this new unit. And just more stones, right? Thanks for the stream. You wanted to farm till you hit top 100, then farm harder tomorrow, currently 88. That's pretty good. World Tournament should end in Dokkan. I mean, I don't think it's necessarily the worst thing ever, but it's just kind of tedious. Check truth score? Yeah, I could check that in a second, sure. Let's see, what is that truth at? He's down here, wow. Right there. It's not one-shotting? Yeah. As a new player, probably just skip this World Tournament then. It'll be okay. If you can't do it, you can't do it. You'll be more equipped the next time. Truth is lacking. What a fraud. Funny enough, I just stretched right now and that was so good. I just had a really good stretch. Whew. Pretty poggers for sure. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. So now we're gonna be what, 5 runs away? You went to Legends, fake Dokkan fan, true. I almost did a summon video for Piccolo and Gammas, but I was like, eh. Can you build a full free-to-play World Tournament AoE team? I don't think so. There's not enough free-to-play units for that. LR Krillin and Raditz would be your best bet, really, for those. You've been playing Nike lately? Let me check something. So for free-to-play units, you have Physical Krillin. You have Int Raditz. And then the second form Frieza. And that's all you have. You do need to use summonable units. There are some banner units that have AoEs. Like the final form Agile Frieza. There's Chow Man. STR Piccolo, right, who I'm using on the Steam actually. STR Fat Boo, Tech Majin Vegeta, Agile Gotenks. Like certain units. But a lot of those units have like longer super attack animations. You want to get shorter ones. I should have kept Jackie Chan. The cost of the friend unit doesn't matter. I think it might matter, actually. I'm pretty sure the cost of all your units matter. Including the friend unit, right? But it's like, I'd rather just have a Piccolo Jr. friends. Alright, it's time to one-shot. Because again, I'll let STR Piccolo do this. Because he'll be faster. Just for a little speed boost. Fan service decided it's good. That's good. I mean, as long as the game is fun and you're having fun with it, that's the most important thing. Beast-Gone for Tanabata will be a dream come true. I don't know. I would anticipate that. I mean, in like the circumstance like they want to do that and it does happen, which I don't expect it to, that would go very hard, right? But you need to go but have fun in World Tournament. Yeah, I'll have fun. I need to do like this run and then after that 4 more, then I'll be at 30 mil. I heard that OSC like so many times. What is this? 3 hours and 14 minutes we've been live. That's a good time. Just chilling, running the World Tournaments. Bum 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 bum. what Dragon Ball opening and ending would you want to be the next Carnival LR? I mean, it'd be interesting if they did a Limit Break Survivor. Because it's really, yeah, Limit Break Survivor. And then what else do they have? They have the Dragon Ball opening that they could do, like the original Dragon Ball opening. And then they have some of the GT endings they could do. And what's it called? I can't believe I forgot it. Chozo to Dynamic. That would be pretty cool. Our 51st Space Goku. It'd basically be like a Team Universe 7 LR. It could be Goku, Team Universe 7, right? Just like the Android 17 was. Dorothy. Let me look her up. I don't know any of the Nike characters. She seems cool. Pink hair character. Purple eyes. Cool. It's 23 for you. What date is it for me? It's the 23rd for me, and it's 4:14 a.m. in the morning. Use auto clicker for Prime Battle Krillin. Yeah, that works fine. Make sure you have the category boost, because he has a category boost on his Prime Battle, so that should be good. Kind of crazy. It took them 8 years to add Dragon Soul to Dokkan. I mean, I guess kind of crazy, but it's like not really too crazy. I mean, honestly, they could do the Dragon Ball GT opening again. Like that was done with the GT Goku Trunks and Pan, but you could probably argue they could do it again in better animations even. Because they don't have like an intro or anything like that like has like resembles a song kind of, or like in like really good animations, I feel. So they could always redo that character. Dan, no, Dan Dan, yeah, Dan Dan. I almost started singing it, and then I realized, you know, they probably wouldn't copyright strike me for singing it like that. But you never want to be, you don't want to be too careful. You know, you always want, I guess, no, you always do want to be too careful. It'd be funny if I get copyright stricken for doing that. 3 physical Broly's. That's crazy. Where did they all come from? Alrighty. No Ma Jr. here. So let's Broly do his thing. They definitely got to do We Gotta Power. I mean, yeah, it would be nice to get that redone, but that's like kind of a lot more difficult because that LR like animations look really, really good. So I'm not sure if it's something they could just like replicate and do again. I mean, they could probably do it again, and it could have like Piccolo in there and Vegeta in there and like 18. Like there's a couple of characters in that opening that's missing from it, that they could redo it, but it wouldn't be like it wouldn't be like the same intro, obviously, right? But yeah, they could probably redo it, thinking about it, because again, they left out a lot of stuff. Because the actual super attack animations are like original animations and not based off the opening. Unlike, you know, the Dragon Ball Z, you know, Kid Gohan or the Kai Goku, right? Alrighty. Bam. Grab that. We'll grab this. And then we'll do this here. I mean, they kind of did redo the animation for that Ichigo Gogeta. The blue version, right? They redid it with the Tech LR Gods. But his Super Saiyan animation could, I think, be improved upon. They could find a way to make another blue Gogeta. Just make a blue Gogeta, and then make him do the Big Bang Kamehameha. That. Grab this, and then grab this here. Alright. This farming is slowly starting to hit in. I feel it. LR Beast Gone and Orange Piccolo from Xenoverse 2. Yeah, like they did the like master student bonds like special beam cannon. That would be pretty sick. To get in Dokkan. Or like you know the like Gohan doing a Kamehameha and Piccolo doing a special beam cannon, like that could be a thing as well. But probably like them doing the dual special beam cannon as like a dual LR. That will happen, like, one day. I don't know when. I can't, like, who knows when. But one day that'll happen. And that would be pretty sick to see. 3 more runs after this. It's almost over. Got her to 1 star. The summons were horrible. That sucks. 9th anniversary speculations. I mean, I saw, I don't know if Phil's still here. I think it was Phil. Said in chat, was like, what if it was like a Rage theme where it's like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and Beast Gohan? I think that would be really sick. I think they should have just gone with Beast Gohan and took out Ultimate Gohan, but it is what it is. Eventually we'll get like a playable Beast Gohan, and that'd be really, really good. Lens is not as generous as Dokkan when it comes to giving crystals or stones. I mean, I don't really like pay attention enough to count them up. Especially because I don't really play Legends too much anyways, right? So I can't really say for sure. Lack of legacy content for new players to complete. Well, I mean, during the anniversary, they brought back like a ton of events. Like for me, I have a bunch of like free-to-play units I could farm up and get some rewards. I have some story I could still do. I just haven't sat down to do it. But probably like in the next upcoming weeks, I'll do that. Is it quicker using this team of full LR? I think this team is faster, but full LR will get you more points. I think overall, like if you want to get like the highest score possible, squeeze out as many points, you still run a full LR team. But if you're like trying to get like top 2K like me, you should be just fine with using this team right here. I mean, I'm still top 200 right now in the world from using this team. I mean, obviously, this is very early on, but you could like stay pretty at a pretty consistent high rank with using this team. Dokkan has better span of content. Yeah, it's because Dokkan's a lot older too, right? Dokkan's four. What brain can't work. Dokkan's like 3.5 years older, basically, almost 4 years older. So it's kind of like a little different, right? Actually, yeah, it's like 4.5 years. Never mind. You stopped playing Legends during the second anniversary PvP matches and like just ruined it. Um, that's fair. You do like some aspects of it. I think they. I guess I can't really say for sure. I think that my brain's not working right now. I'm like an actual autopilot. The thing with Legends is I wouldn't say like they fix lag or anything. It's just impossible to fix it. But I think it's a little better than it was like 3 years ago, right? If you want to save stones and don't grind too much, go full LR. I mean, yeah, you can say that, but I think it's just still much easier to like go with a team like this with the Wilmot Jr. It just makes things much more simpler. And then if you play the World Tournament for over the 3 days, and you're just trying to get 30 mil, it's not really going to be like a game changer if you run an LR team or a Piccolo Jr. team. Like, you'll get it done faster with a full LR team, technically. Well, is that even true? Like, you'll have more efficiency with your stamina, but this team is just going to be faster to beat it, right? You'll just have to spend less time actually playing, which I think is what more people really kind of care about. Spending less time to play. Alright. It's really just prelims that take like 16 billion years, right? Yeah, play better so you play less. Exactly. I've been liking this team quite a lot. Let's see. Well, we're in the finals now. Am I gonna have to use a stone refresh? I might actually have to use a stone refresh to finish off the next. Is it 3 runs I have to do after this or 2 runs? I think it's 2 runs actually, right? If that's the case, if it's just 2 runs, I don't have to use a stone. If it's 3 runs I have to do, then I will have to use a stone actually. It is 2 runs. Okay, I'll be good, actually. Look at that. Nice. We're gaming right now. And it's good timing because my phone's about 35%. So by the time I finish these 2 runs, I would have to charge it anyway, so pretty good. So to get 30 mil, it took me about what, 80% of my battery. That's fine. Boop. And then yeah, so again, the plan is I will wrap up at 30 mil. Then I'll upload some of these videos I recorded live, and I will stream later again today. What device do I have? I have a Samsung Galaxy, I think it's S21. I think so. Yeah, Samsung Galaxy S21 Plus or some shit like that, right? Like a newer Samsung Galaxy, right? Not like the newest one, but yeah. Look at this. Goodbye. Yeah, pretty good. I'm so glad my cord doesn't like break out into like a fit anymore, and I like fixed that stupid issue I had, because I wouldn't be able to stream, and that's like an issue, like with why I kind of stopped streaming as much, because my cord just kept giving me issues, and I had to like keep resetting OBS until like it worked, and I don't know like what caused it to work or not. But it's like once the cord disconnected, like I would have to reset OBS to use it again, and it's just very annoying. But now it's not like that anymore. It was very annoying, right? So I could stream more because I don't have any issues with the cord anymore, which is makes me very happy. Very, very good thing to have, right? Did Truth fix this cord? I don't know. From the few videos I've seen, Truth hasn't really had cord issues. But, you know, it's a thing where, like, you're a content creator, and then you may like, as a content creator, I may watch, like, a Truth video or a Ningen video or, you know, a Grush video or something, right? Or Trune video, right? Let's say, just so I can get, like, you know, see what they think about the unit. But I'm not going to watch, like, every single video because I've already used the unit and I know what they do and I've seen what they do. So it's, like, kind of, like, redundant to watch the videos. For me personally, if that makes sense, right? I think it'll be a lot of the same thing with like other content creators who create content for the same game. Unless, if it's like a discussion video, though, I would usually watch the discussion videos, because those aren't really something where it's like, oh, I already have used this unit. It's more like, you know, talking about the unit and seeing like just the direct thoughts. Or, you know, like stuff going on in the community. More opinion-based, kind of. I don't know if it's with Samsung devices or not. It's because, like, the cords they build for these Samsung devices are kind of weak, apparently. So it's just, like, there could be issues with them. But for me, the cord's been fine. Like, once in a while, like, disconnects for like a second, but the issue with the cord that I was having was actually I had it so stupid to say it. I had it plugged into the wrong port, so it was my fault. It wasn't really the cord issue, but because of that, it wasn't like sustaining enough power. But I mean, I guess I can't say for sure because I bought a brand new HDMI cable. And then I brought a brand new HDMI to USB-C cord. And that could have also been really the fix for the issue too. Like both of those things combined, right? But yeah, I've been having like no issues now, so that's a very big W. Oh, one more runaway. Oh my goodness. Guys, we're almost done. Guys, we're in the last stretch. No way. Finally. All this agony and pain is almost over. For now. Again, I want to make sure I stay top 2K. So I will be live again later to make sure I stay top 2K. But I don't think it'll be that difficult to do so since I've already grinded the 30 mil. I think I'll probably aim for like, I think like 100 mil, 150 mil will be like the usual aim, right? I want to use a stone nether, yeah, so I can have my stamina recover like that normally. I save 1 stone. Poggers, look at that. Every stone matters for Tanabata. Let's go. Let's grab that. Boop. Alrighty. Do this. We are free from the shackles, yes. Prelims done. Less than 4 hours and to go non-stop. Yeah, actually that's true, huh? That is pretty good. I'm not looking at... Look, I found a Sakura Jimamai art. I retweeted it. Okay? I am a fan of Sakura Jimamai. The Gotenks Burst Mode? Yeah, it's like... The Gotenks Burst Mode, I can see people have difficulties with it. Fun, that video got a lot of views. So I feel like a lot of people may have had difficulty with it in the past like few hours. 17. I mean, 17 would help the Androids stage a bit, but without the gammas, you could have issues. Without the gammas, it sounds really, really tough. Guys, we're almost done. We're about to hit 30 mil. Who? Oh, not... Actually, you're wrong. Sakura Jimamai is 18 years old, and she is a full adult. Fact check yourself. You haven't even seen the anime, you fraud. Oh my goodness. What a loser. Look at this loser. You're gonna do some exercise, you'll be back in an hour. I mean, I'm about to finish in like 5-10 minutes anyways. I mean, yeah, but people sipping for Marion is that is weird because she's like a 15, but I'd rather not get into the whole debate right here. But you know, yeah, it is weird because she's 15. But at this point, I'm not gonna waste my time on certain people who shall not be named. All right. You switch to time limit 6K. Yeah, I mean, the thing is that you only need to beat one of the categories with 6,000 points. And then you could just beat the other category without having to have any of the like point meters on. So it's not really the worst thing as long as you have one team that can beat it with 6,000. But that's why I do guides for both teams, just because some people may have the options for one team and some people may have the options for the other. And it's like, okay, well, you could do either or technically. And then the other one, again, you don't have to put any buffs. You just have to select the team. Because all that's required in the mission is that you clear 6,000 and then you beat it with both teams, right? Full tech time limit double LR gods. Yeah, that works too, right? We're done. Oh my goodness. 30 mil. It's over. We're good. I'm gonna upload some of these videos. I don't think anyone else is streaming the World Tournament. Is anyone else on Twitch streaming the World Tournament, maybe? No. I'm the only one streaming this World Tournament, man? Really? That's crazy. They're all frauds. These guys are frauds. Oh my goodness. No one else is streaming this game. Just me. My local group does not have truth in it. But I don't even care about getting #1 local. So, like, I don't care. I think it's... Well, would I have truth in it? Because truth hasn't really farmed too much just yet, from what I saw earlier when someone asked about it. I don't think it does. But I don't really care either way, so... I'm done. I'll be live again later. 1,000 videos going up. I'm the true Dokkan fan. Sure, I'm the best Dokkan fan. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'll see you guys in a bit. Oh, well, I'm not asleep, but I have to do a couple of things. Oh my goodness. There's so much to do. And then Tanabata. Like, this is gonna be the busy time of the year. In like 4 days, the Tanabata teaser, Dokkan Fest will be out. I'm probably gonna sleep after, like, once I get these videos uploaded. Bye, guys. Thanks for coming by. I'll be live later. Have a good day. No problem for the stream. See ya.